Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining. This is the reaction stream. My name is Todd. Welcome. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, whichever means in which you're watching. And we record these live on Twitch, and then we upload it to YouTube later for posterity. And frankly, that's the main channel. I only do this so, you can hang out live if you want to hang out live. It's kind of another option for you if you have the time or whatever. And if you don't, totally fine. There will be timestamps under the video on YouTube, so you can kind of skip around if you want. But we got 5 amazing member-requested videos for you today. We're going to start off with a 6 feet under video. And then we have a STORROR video. STORROR. STORROR. No idea. That's going to be interesting. Just going into that completely ignorant, which is, always fun and exciting. Dan and Phil video after that, and then we followed up with a video from one of my favorites from quite a few years ago, the OC. And then we're going to end stream and kick off your week with a Stray Kids video. So, before we hop into there, let's go ahead and, if you'd like to request a video, you certainly can. ToddReacts.com. Season and series tiers are the ones that request videos and literally guide the stream. So if you're looking for that, go ahead and check it out. While you're there, check out the merch collection as well. Summer collection available for a limited time only. 15% off for members. Very inclusive sizing. Quality is guaranteed. And 15% off for members. So go ahead and check those out. If you're wondering, I'm currently wearing the graphic tee. So it's got the graphic on the back. Many different colors to choose from. Obviously, Team Purple's there. Red. I'm wearing the olive variety. And there is a nice little size guide here in inches and centimeters to kind of help you out. And yeah. Go ahead and check that out. And as well, there is accessories. There are accessories, excuse me. Let's get the proper tense correct. These 6 items are all brand new to the store. Go ahead and check them out. I got the double wall tumbler in front of me right here. Keep my drink cold and my hands dry because of the dual layer there. It's kind of cool. So check that out. Obviously, there's more items down below, but I did want to point out the new ones. And of course, if you're already there on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, over 14,200 of you have already done so, and there is over 1,100 videos in the backlog, so there's a lot. There's a lot to enjoy and consume and all that good stuff, and many hours. I don't know how many hours total, but it's probably a lot. We should probably ask an AI chatbot to total that up. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, lots of great videos there, and as well, tons of playlists. So if ever I react to something that's 2 or 3 videos, usually it's got to be at least 2. I'll make a playlist of it. So if you're looking for one specific thing, chances are there is a playlist if I've reacted to it more than once. So go ahead and check that out. And of course, last but certainly not least, the Discord available for free. As you can see at the top, it does tell you that I am currently live, which is super handy. I do keep that updated quite a bit, and it provides you with a nice little link to Twitch as well. That'll either open the app or it'll just open a browser. Either one works. And lots of different fandoms in there. Certainly an international member base, so go ahead and check it out today. Join the conversations, all that good stuff. It's like the YouTube comments, but multimedia, which is great. You can put pictures and memes and all that stuff. Like it's makes your fandom so much more interactive, and it's lovely. It really is. Over 250 members already. Will you get us to 300? That's the question. Who's going to be lucky 300? So join today if you are so interested. And let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? 6 feet under is the first edit for today. All right, let's go ahead and load that up. Hide that, hide that. I think we're good to go. And if you notice behind me, it's a bunch of random stuff and boxes and whatnot over there. I'm moving, and the move is underway. It is. It's definitely happening. It's unfortunate that it happens to be during summer, which is just brutal. I was moving all weekend. That was literally my weekend. I hope you had a nice weekend. Unlike me, and I think on Friday I even said, I was just like, please do something interesting for me, just because I'm not gonna enjoy my weekend. But it was definitely interesting. It was about 94 degrees Fahrenheit. I think in Celsius that's about 34-ish degrees Celsius. So it was pretty brutal trying to move. But we survived. Got a few more things to do. Thanks for joining, Hopeful Me. Appreciate it. Glad you made it to your first live. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one. It is 6 Feet Under, Light Carries On is the title.
I love it when she does that. When she sort of jerks right before she falls off to sleep and then wakes herself up. I remember that feeling of falling when I was little, like I was falling out of bed, and it always woke me up. Like I was scared of what I was gonna fall into.
I don't choose which part of you I love, like some kind of chicken.
Wait a minute. Who
Part
was
of you
this?
isn't my son. You're all my son.
Keith, I feel like my face is coming
It's the first time in my life
that
I felt
Bobby
important. Like someone
from 911?
needed me, you know, like not just like some annoying extra
years
person
ago?
just lumped in with everyone else.
If my experience is anything to go by, motherhood is the loneliest thing in the world.
Can't take a picture of this. It's already gone.
No way.
You know,
That's
I keep thinking
crazy.
It's gonna get easier, but it just doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It just gets more familiar.
People might wonder what point there is in leading a life where you don't touch any other lives.
Oh my
But it would
gosh.
be arrogant of us
It
to assume
is.
that.
I'm not going anywhere.
Every life is a contribution. We just may not see how.
I won't let you go.
For God's sake, Fisher.
I'm just saying, you only get one life. And once it's over, it's over.
Everything, death, life, everything, it's all completely suffused with static.
Oh, jeez.
There's two kinds of people in the world. There's you and there's everybody else. And never the twain shall meet.
Thank you for giving me life.
We carry our wounds around with us throughout life, and eventually they kill us. Things happen that leave a mark in space, in time, in us.
It's a family like funeral home. What is this? I think I've reacted to this before, but it's been a while. It's been a good minute. That's crazy. That's Bobby.
You think it's a day like any other. What you don't realize is that anything can happen. And then it does. It happens.
Okay.
Why do people have to die?
To make life important.
Literally,
How
yeah.
long we got. Which is why we have to make each day matter, friends.
Friends.
That's a young point.
But you,
or any of my children, or Nathaniel even. But I do regret never giving myself any choice. I won't let you make the same mistake.
who knows how long any of this has left? We should do what makes us happy.
Something beautiful about the open road and just going for a drive. I don't know what it is. I don't understand it, but it's a very freeing feeling. Like it gives you a certain sense of exploration, I suppose. You feel like you're living part of it, part of the earth living. I don't know. It's just a very profound, weird, like, I don't know. It's a good time to think. It's a good time to just kind of let go. It's a very symbolic of leaving things.
And then wakes herself up. I remember that feeling of falling. When I was little, like I was falling out of bed, and it always woke me up. Like I was scared of
What you were going to fall into?
like I was scared of what I was gonna fall into.
It's a good way to end it. We cast away priceless time in dreams, born of imagination, fed upon illusion, and put to death by reality. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Dreams are its own bag of worms, right? It's very strange. Judy Garland. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, dreams are its own thing. Like our brains are very strange. It's almost like a screensaver, if you will. Like dreams are kind of like our way of the brain like shutting off, and it just gives us something nice to think about while it does. It's very strange. It's almost like the brain is just like, well, you got to look at something, so we'll just feed you images of, whatever. It's very strange. Great video. It ended, what's interesting is it ended, and I'm sure this was the intention, but it ended with a baby. All of this is about death and, why do we have to die to make life important and all that stuff. And then it ends with a baby. That's why death is necessary and important. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. And for those of you watching live, I will post the link for you there. Dang, that was good. Check out their channel. They might have other videos that might interest you. It's definitely about funeral home, that's for sure. TV series, American black comedy drama, made by HBO. Premiered in 2001. Ended on August 21st, 2005. 5 seasons consisting of 63 episodes. Depicts the lives of the Fisher family who run a funeral home in L.A. Interesting. Yeah, that would be a black comedy for sure. For sure. It's funny, but it's also like sad and melancholy and all that stuff. Received widespread acclaim, particularly for its writing and acting. Consistently drew high ratings for the HBO network. Widely regarded as one of the greatest TV series of all time. What? Wow. Numerous awards, 9 Emmys, 3 Screen Actor Guild, 3 Golden Globes, and a Peabody. Show's series finale has been described as one of the greatest television series finales. Well, geez. That's pretty crazy. Show stars Peter Krause, a.k.a. Nate, a.k.a. Bobby, at 911, whose funeral director father dies and bequeaths ownership of the Fisher & Sons funeral home to Nate and his other son, David. The Fisher clan also includes widow, daughter. Other regulars include a mortician, blah, blah, blah. On one level, the show is a conventional family drama dealing with such issues as interpersonal relationships, intimacy, masculine homosexuality, dysfunction, infidelity, personal growth, and religion. At the same time, it is distinguished by its focus on the topic of death, which it explores on personal, religious, and philosophical levels. Most episodes begin with a death, the cause of which ranges from heart attack to murder to accidental death, sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, as it's called. That death usually sets the thematic tone for each episode, allowing the characters to reflect on their current fortunes and misfortunes in a way that is illuminated by the death and its aftermath. Interesting. So they're very reflective once the death happens. They can kind of think about their own lives and how it would affect them and all that stuff. Like, that's kind of interesting. I would assume a lot of morticians kind of go through that, where, you know, it's a very interesting role because you're not quite a therapist, right? But you're also dealing with people during their worst moments. Like, losing a loved one is brutal. Brutal. The whole process is just, you're outside your own head. Like, you don't even know what's going on. You're just trying to figure it out. And now all of a sudden you're talking about which casket. Here's a list of caskets or urns or whatever. Do they want to be cremated? There's the cost. Like, here, one of the options for casket is a literal cardboard box. And it was like $100 and some odd dollars or $200 or something like that. And you're just like, oh, it really brings the reality of closure into your mind. You're just like, oh, like, there's a price tag to dying, even. Like, wow. Like, people still make money off of you dying. Like, it's kind of a wild thing to think about, but unless you're in that situation, you don't typically think about it too much, or it's very, you know, theoretical. But when you're in the moment, I can tell you this from personal experience, it is a strange feeling, because obviously you're sad, you're devastated, but you're also having to deal with like a sales pitch. like what? Like, you have to use this person. You literally have to go to a funeral home, unless you know, do some weird, well, maybe not weird, but unconventional in Western standards, at least, of just burying someone in your backyard. Hopefully you don't break any rules or anything like that, or, you know, get charged by the city or something. But it is a very odd experience. Like, the whole thing is just like, oh, can I get you a water? Can I get you a water? What level of box would you like to put your loved one in? Like, it's so dark. It's so dark. Oh my gosh. I remember thinking at the time, like, this is really dark. Like, I know it has to be done, obviously. And the person, you know, that you're interacting with, the mortician, has to be extremely empathetic, extremely understanding, very patient. You know, don't push too hard on certain, like, line item stuff. Like, they have to be very careful. Like, it's got to be one of the strangest sales positions ever. And they really got to be careful with it, because you don't want to, you know, offend anybody or really make the situation worse, surprisingly. But yeah, the whole occasion was so dark. I was just like, dang. I was obviously devastated and sad, but even through that, I saw, like, just looking at it objectively, how, like, just dark. I can't pick a better word than that. How dark the experience was. It's just very strange. So yeah, you're not technically a therapist, but you got to be very, like, understanding, empathetic, you know. Oh yeah, you know, give good listening and active listening and all that stuff. Like, you do have to have a certain temperament to be a mortician, I would assume. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it goes without saying, you know, if you work any job, you kind of take it home with you a little bit. You try not to, because you don't want to bring work home, but or maybe schoolwork, you know, had a bad test. You think about it all day or all night, and you're just like, oh, just stop thinking about it. I'm assuming the same thing happens there. And it's just a really strange, melancholy thing. Like, if you're dealing with, you know, dead people, dead bodies, whatever, like, you're going to take that home with you, and it's going to be very dark. Morose. Morose. That's a good one. Recurring plot device consists of a character having an imaginary conversation with the deceased. For example, Nate, David, and Federico sometimes converse with the deceased at the beginning of the episode while the corpse is being embalmed, or during funeral planning or the funeral itself. Sometimes the characters converse with other deceased characters. Most notably, Nathaniel Fisher Sr., the show's creator, Alan Ball, said this represents the living character's internal dialogues expressed in the form of external conversations. That's a little terrifying. That's a little terrifying. Oh gosh. I've watched content with movies and shows with morticians in it, and they're embalming a body or whatever. They're doing an autopsy or something. And I always look at the body and go, what if like one finger just like moved? Or, you know, what if the eyes open? How terrified would you be? Would you run out of the room screaming? Probably. I definitely would. The creator stated that he came up with the premise. Oh, interesting. Although overall plots and characters were created by Alan Ball, reports conflict on how the series was conceived. In one instance, Ball stated that he came up with the premise of the show after the deaths of his sister and father. First-hand experience, right? However, in an interview, he intimated that HBO president had proposed the idea to him. In a copyright infringement lawsuit, screenwriter Gwen O'Donnell asserted that she was the original source of the idea and later passed through Strauss to Ball. The U.S. Court of Appeals of the Ninth Circuit, proceeding on the assumption that this assertion was true, rejected her claim. Interesting. The one note he had for the series from Carolyn is, could you just make it a little more effed up? Which he said gave him free range to get a little deeper, a little darker, a little bit more complicated. That's funny. Show focuses on human mortality, the symbolic nature of life and death, feeding off each other, birth of the kid, death of whoever, right? Death industry, and the lives of people who deal with it on a daily basis. When discussing the concept of the show, Ball elaborated on the fourth most question on the show's pilot targeted, who are these people who are funeral directors that we hire to face death for us? What does that do to their own lives? To grow up in a home where there are dead bodies in the basement. To be a child and walk in on your father with a body lying on a table, opened up with him working on it. That is weird. That's a little strange. That's a little strange. Yeah. Because they do live, most of them, I assume, live at the funeral home. Like they have like an actual house quarters, and then they have the basement where, you know, they do their work. Crazy. Crazy. It's a living. Hey, you know what? You need somebody to be able to do this. You do. And kudos to the people that do. I think that's very honorable. Because, yeah, that is it's a rough time in your life, for sure. All right. I think we're good on this. There's a family tree. Averaged, let's see. So the episodes kind of remained the same a little bit. Honestly, it held its audience pretty well until the last season. Dang. It actually went up in the second season. That's wild. That's word of mouth getting out. Hey, this is pretty good. You should watch it. Not bad. 74 out of 100 on Metacritic. Critical acclaim, exception of the 4th season, which received mixed reviews. Writers Guild of America ranked it number 18 on their list of 101 best written TV shows. Wow. I'm sure it deals with it very well, apparently. First season has a 90% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which, speaking of, overall show, 95 for the audience, 81 for critics. Top critics, 87. It goes up even further. Wow. Laced with irony and dark situational humor, the show approaches the subject of death through the eyes of the Fisher family, who owns and operates a funeral home in L.A. Season 2, 79%. Season 3, 90%. Season 4, 50. And then Season 5, 97. Wow. What happened in Season 4? Why did it go so low? That's kind of weird. How did it bounce back so much? All right, so the critics didn't like it, but the fans still liked it. 94%. That's interesting. Overreaches with twists and story arcs that feel more contrived and compelling, though its willingness to venture boldly into the dark also proves occasionally exhilarating. Interesting. Well, I mean, that typically happens, right? Writers can change, stories can change, shows can go just all over the place. 20 years on, the drama set in a family funeral home still feels ahead of its time. A few months back, I found myself rewatching an episode of 6 Feet Under, in which Brenda, Rachel Griffiths, has a miscarriage the day before her wedding. I was watching it while researching the depiction of miscarriage in popular culture. I've watched many of these depictions over the past couple of years, but as I watched these particular characters examine the grief and trauma of miscarriage from multiple angles, and with all the familiar themes of shame, guilt, blame, I was blown away by what I think now. On second viewing and after 7 miscarriages of my own, ouch. Gosh, that's tragic. It is one of the best depictions of miscarriage that I've ever seen on screen. It wasn't just a plot device to help you get to the next story arc, but the gritty central theme of the episode, handled with nuance and grace. Wow. There was messy detail, including Brenda's awkward interrogation by her mother as to why she's wearing a pad and big undies under her elegant white wedding dress, and her mother's later frustration that she can't take away her daughter's grief. There are the options given to her by the doctor and her new husband having to hold it together in the way men too often think they are expected to do before breaking down when there's no one there to see. I effusively told a friend that I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed the show. She said it was so ahead of its time in so many ways. Watching the show again from the beginning, I'm compelled to agree. Wow. There are many issues we don't deal with as well as individuals and as a society. At the top of the list must surely be death. Well, because nobody wants to think of it. It's such a downer. Like, nobody wants to die. Nobody wants their loved ones to die. But it is a fact. We all go. That is just a known quantity in living, right? Number one side effect of living is death, right? Many of us know the plot premise. 6 Feet Under follows the lives of the Fisher family, blah, 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 blah. The grief, the awkwardness, yeah, absolutely. The uncertainty about what to say, that is, oh my gosh, you want to talk about awkward. It is quite brutal to look at other people that are suffering as well as you and to just try to sum up an existence. Like, it is so hard to do. Good grief. The silence. Yes, the silence is deafening. Deafening. Oh. So it was quite the punt for Alan Ball to set an entire show in a funeral home, and even more so to open every episode of the drama with a death. Sometimes these deaths are heartbreaking, sometimes they're comedically dark, sometimes they're just ordinary. But it worked. It still does. Getting sucked back in after my research, I was surprised how well it aged, and even improved 20 years after it aired. Take its depiction of same-sex relationships, in particular that of David Fisher, Michael C. Hall, pre-Dexter. There's so many names in here. It's crazy. Who comes out to his family as an adult while already in a loving relationship with Keith. This isn't a nice box-ticking disclosure exercise that's over with quickly. It's a carefully staged, multi-scene arc, each family member responding differently. His older brother, Nate, Peter Krause, is surprised, but ultimately happy to see his brother happy. His mother, Ruth, manages to make it all about herself. His younger sister, Claire, already knows without being told. His workmate, Rico, is disgusted, which makes their close working relationship difficult to navigate. Ultimately, David's relationship with Keith is in many ways far more stable than many of the other characters' couplings, and the challenges presented to the couples are dealt with in equally thoughtful and insightful ways. Many of the show's themes are incredibly difficult. Hard drug use, intimacy, addiction, abortion, dementia, to mention only a few. But just like its treatment of death, 6 Feet Under doesn't insert these issues for effect or use metaphors or workarounds to avoid facing the hard stuff. It invests in its characters and their struggles, unpacking the issues they face and finding shades of gray. Outstanding scripting is also supported by some of the finest acting seen on a small screen. There's a reason the cast received dozens of Emmys, Golden Globes, Screen Actor Guild nominations over the life of the show, and won a swag of them too. The show's much-lauded finale finally capitalizes on this investment, and the viewers along with it. Of course, there's death. But as we come to understand throughout the show, death is just what happens to all of us. By this time, it almost feels like an old friend. And while each story has its own takeaway, love shines through in every one. Yeah. Ambitious and groundbreaking. Rewatching it 2 decades later, I now think it comes up pretty close to perfection. So many of the issues raised, whether subtly or more directly, are still as relevant today as they ever were. Wow. Beautiful article. Kind of interesting. 6 Feet Under is a masterpiece of a show. Finally finished the whole thing. I can see why this HBO show that came out in 2001 is so acclaimed. Characters, the experiences really grow on you. It's very watchable and dramatic. It's about a family that owns a... Anyway, we already know. Seasons 3 through 5 drag on a bit and lose some steam, which show doesn't, right? Yes, every show has its kind of lull, I suppose, unless you're really into that show. But some episodes in those seasons and the series ending make up for it. By the way, the music soundtrack is incredible. If you have any interest in character-driven dramas, this is a must-see. Very fun seeing a young Ryan Wilson as a mortuary intern. Jenna Fisher also shows up as a love interest for Julio. That's so funny. That's so funny. Little Office reunion there before The Office. Final season, including the finale, is some of the best TV ever produced. Dang, it's so nice to hear a show nail the ending. Oh my God. How many times has a show been like, oh, it's a masterpiece. The writing's great. The ending was kind of, not great. Like they really screwed up the ending. Hear that all the time. I broke up with my girlfriend that I started watching it with in the middle of the last season. I had signed up for HBO just to watch the last season and sat right in front of my TV for the finale. When it got to the end, showing everyone's lives, I lost it. Water was just pouring out of my eyes. I'm not sure I can watch it again. My daughter passed away last year, and the funeral home we used was just like the one in 6 Feet Under, inside and out. The guy we worked with was really kind, younger gay man like David. Whole time I was there to make arrangements, and then for the memorial service, I was constantly thinking about how I was living inside of the show. It was very surreal and emotional. My daughter was 3 when the finale was on. She didn't make it to 21. Hug your loved ones tight. Indeed. Tell them you love them, all that good stuff. Check in on them if you haven't talked to them in a while. They could be gone tomorrow. You could be gone tomorrow. That is an unfortunate reality. 6 Feet Under, one of my favorite shows. Definitely flawed, but it's timeless. Oh, FYI to anyone else that has HBO Max, it streams in higher quality than on Netflix. That's kind of cool. I tried to watch it and got bored in episode 3. Is it worth giving a second chance? Does it get better? Really bothered me there wasn't a bigger arc, and each episode seemed as a self-contained story. Somebody said, I don't remember getting bored at all. And yes, it's a very full story arc. Started watching like a month ago, stopped at episode 5. Now I'm on season 2, episode 6. Still not interesting. But want to keep watching. I want to know what all the fuss was about. It's a slow show, I might say. Interesting. That's a kind of a hot take, I suppose. I mean, yes, there are people out there that just can't handle a slow show, quote unquote slow, meaning it's, slice of life. It's not action. It's not craziness every 2 seconds. It's very methodical. The dialogue is the star, basically. That's what made Mad Men so interesting to me. The dialogue was the star. Characters were interesting, but it was a slow, quote-unquote, slow show. A lot of people didn't tune in for that reason, I'm assuming. But it had me hooked. Hooked. Line and sinker. But I appreciate the slowness, the slice of life. I do remember that the family dynamics often irritated me because they can spend whole scenes talking to each other but never completing sentences and never communicating properly. I watched the whole thing and it's enthralling, but I hated all the characters and their drama after like episode 4. Really weird experience. Must have been a long watch. Why would you continue watching it if you hated all the characters and their drama? Like, what? Love this show. The last episode had me weeping. I watch the final episode several times a year, speechless. Wow. Show put me through the ringer, especially David's storyline. Still cry watching the end. I felt so depressed for like a month after finishing it. Hey, that tells you it's a good show. Gosh, I'm on my 5th rewatch. Good grief. That is a lot. I don't know if I've watched any show 5 times. Let me know if you've seen the show that many times. You probably have. I know people watch, certainly the ones that come to mind. Friends, The Office, Law & Order SVU is another one that people watch all the time. Very popular comfort shows. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the next one. That seems like a very interesting show. Kind of seems like right up my alley too. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it anymore after having gone through a loved one passing. Like, I don't know. Kind of like my fascination of that is over. Like, I'm not fascinated in that at all anymore. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to watch it, frankly. But looks good. It does look good. I can say that objectively. And clearly, it's known as one of the best written shows of all time. So there you go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I have no idea what this is going to be like. This is STORROR versus STORROR Stick Off. What did I just say? I have no idea. I have no idea what I just said. Stick or swim is the tagline here. 10 million subs. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, parkour.
I'm going to play crawl as well. Oh, no. It's getting dirty out here. Come on. That's what it's about. You projected that. That's the one you needed. No holding back in this video today.
The disclaimer.
STORROR Army, welcome to our STORROR versus STORROR game of stick. Fail to stick the jump, you will receive a letter. If you use up all of your letters, S-T-I-C-K, you are out of the game. If you get wet, you are instantly out of the game. It's game time! Max, the reigning champion from the last stick competition.
I gotta say, I have not
Going
consumed
off
a lot of
I'm just gonna show
parkour
you what
content.
the stakes are here.
I think
Whoa.
the first round, we want to start easy and get into it. Warm up pre from here to there. I'm looking for no slips, no step outs, no touch of this wall. Yeah. Perfect. Same with Callum. Lovely.
So at the end of challenge 1, we have no letters, everyone stuck it, and we're moving on to challenge 2.
I gotta say, what's interesting is the fact that you really gotta be in control of your body. Like leverage, movement, any sort of energy that, you know, objects in motion stay in motion. You gotta be able to move the energy to something else instead of you going forward. Like, that's probably why the arms come up to, like, jolt the body backwards instead of going forward, which if you and I did that, we would just go whoop, right into that.
Jump from here.
Right into that water.
Speed step. Precision. Chilling, I think.
And it's definitely a lot about the knees.
No, he's saying no. Fair enough. My next challenge is run along here, take off and land there. Ben just going for a running pre. With this one as well, if you overdo it too much, you can't really save it.
Doing jumps from standing is way more simple to stick. He's picked a running one for his first move.
Let's hope he doesn't stick it.
It's a beautiful bridge. All right.
Oh,
dang.
Stuck it. We are boys. Come on, boys. You got that. Before we're starting off easy. Check. Oh, be fine.
Mate, that's got to be harder than the actual stick, right?
No. S. Too much.
A little hop.
Right, so I'm officially on the S.
That's an S from Max, and I'm next.
Could Sasha be going in early doors? No, I don't think so. Sasha's always had good touch. Always had good touch. This is well within his range. You can do this, Sash.
I reckon he'll overshoot. Shows the amount of faith I have in the boy.
I reckon he's got this, you know, STORROR Army. Sash is good like this. Yes!
Wow.
Yeah!
I would definitely bite the wall.
Yes, he's dinged it.
Come on,
Definitely
Sash.
bite the wall.
Clean sheet, brother.
Mate, I've surprised myself.
You know what's funny about this? They make it
No
look so
messing,
easy,
Callum.
but it's not.
He's serious today. He's like, this is the first video I have not heard Callum joke one bit. Like, you have not opened your mouth.
Half of the issue is just getting over the mental block that's telling you, don't do this. It's not worth it. Don't do this.
Look at him. He wants his belt. He wants his belt. Am I going to be the only one to receive a letter? That's devastating, STORROR Army. I'm going to have to step up my challenges next. Yeah, it's nice.
So at the end of round 2, we have one letter. That's from Max, who missed a stick. That's quite a surprise. And now we're moving on to the next challenge, the setter being Sasha, looking at setting a nice 360 pre.
Mate, he just prepped a 360, my fucking worst nightmare.
The worst thing about this is he's going to fall in and get the ledge rep, which I've got plans for in future sets. I hope he makes it, honestly.
I don't.
I mean, yeah.
I don't.
I'm hearing the comment in my head. This is why women live longer than men. I just know it. I know it's going to be there.
Oh my god, yeah!
I've seen enough internet.
Oh no. Oh no. You? No. Oh no.
That was crazy.
Oh no. No. He's just soared into the lead with that. I'm going to go and have a look, but I think I'm passing. Let's see. Right, I'll have a look at it then. I think you might be getting a lot of passes on that one. If I get wet, I'm out.
Benj really doesn't want to let Sash do this to the whole team. He's our only chance.
You can pass if you want.
Yeah, no, I can pass. It's totally part of the rules. You did a good job.
Not only if I try it will I be out of the game, I'll be out of training for a few weeks maybe. Maybe longer.
I would have so confidently passed on this, but I've already got a letter, so I have to think
Oh,
about
no.
it. I'm so bad at 360s. That's one of my weaknesses.
Give it a few preps over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, great prep. That looked perfect. Oh, he's good.
I travel too much and I don't know which way.
That was good if the stick didn't
Wet.
break.
Yeah, I think I have to jump like 45 degrees this way to go straight.
Backwards or forwards, you're wet.
Oh, perfect though.
Wet.
Why is that the technique? That worked, that 45 degree. Mate, this prep is savage. It's worse than the actual thing. Yeah, that's it.
That was good.
It's good.
Wet.
Couple preps on the ground, Benj is ready.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Oh, no,
Hand on the wall.
Oh, it was so clean, but the hand was on the wall.
He didn't trust it. He didn't trust it.
Toby's up next. Will he get it? He's very inexperienced with 360s, but he's also really good at picking up skills. So maybe when it counts, he'll be able to do it.
The prep surprised me.
All right, let's see it then.
Obviously not. Obvious pass.
I thought you'd been serious.
Oh, we got a pass from Bob. Fair play to Benj.
I have a fear that I'll go in the water and I'll get eliminated. Yeah. That's the risk here. I think I'm going to play late game. Me, pass.
Yeah, that's a no. Yeah, I'll take the S.
Sasha is in the lead at the moment, pulling it in clutch. And now it's Callum's set.
Right, since Sasha's playing cruel, I'm going to play cruel as well. But it might result in me being out of the game.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. We're all playing dirty now. No holding back in this video today.
My plan to get the others out, a running arm jump to this horribly slippery wall, 180 back to here, and then plyo pre to here. And I don't think you want to be landing in there. Toby's thoughts. Don't tell the others, but I'm actually really nervous.
I hope so too. Stepping up early, pal.
I was going to bring this
Good
in later,
grief.
but after Sasha taking me out like that.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God, he's done it. Come on! That's what it's about.
That's a pass from me. I can't arm jump yet, so well done,
That's some
Cal.
gross looking
Good
water,
bastards
isn't
coming
it?
for me today.
What a set. I like it.
Matches the color of the trees.
So I'm on ST. Sash, you're going to take the S.
I'm going to pass and I'm going to take the S. I knew Callum couldn't 360 and he knows I can't do that shit. So.
Max Cave up first.
The thing is with these challenges, I can't do any of the moves individually, otherwise it's ruined.
Yeah.
You have to go for the full thing, you can't prep it.
Dang.
Come on.
Well done.
Damn it. I mean, yeah.
Sorry. You needed that. Back in the game. You fucked me up and you fucked me up. I didn't fuck you up. You fucked yourself up, bro. Boys, you can't stick at level 10. I realised my first set was too friendly. After mine, kind of people got their guns out and started sniping.
That's
looking
very
at the
true.
challenge now. I feel like this is Toby's.
He started off
Toby's jam,
way
this.
too easy on him.
Annoyingly slippy.
Yeah. I mean, let's have a look what we're dealing with this wall. Yeah.
It's not big, so it should be fine, but
Yeah.
I can just see the little slip and just like straight up like seat drop on that.
That's what we're all hoping for. Don't pull up too high. Shouldn't be giving him advice. He's my sworn enemy. I'm still going to
Right.
win with good sportsmanship. That's what it is.
I reckon he's got it. Stick at the end will be the question. Oh, he's overdone it.
He was so close.
That was going to be the thing with Toby. The stick at the end. Unlucky, man.
That was my main suspicion.
So unfortunately, that is an ST for Toby.
At least he didn't go in the water. So he nailed that.
This is my second set. I'm going for droppy pre here down to that wall.
Oh, that's a lot of impact for me, I think. I might have to pass it as well.
Yeah, it's a high chance you're going to get wet as well.
Ooh.
Damn it, that was perfect.
Reigning champs coming in hot. Actually, I could have.
That is a lot of
sniped even more
impact
by
on
doing
your
an arm jump,
knees,
but I was
your
friendly
ankles,
too.
hips.
Remember, if you get wet, you go out.
Uh-oh. Nailed it.
You needed that after the pass.
Yeah, if you didn't get that, you're in trouble. I was in a bit of a 2-point slide there.
It's pretty confident Benj was going to get that one. Yeah, my ankle would flare up for 4 weeks
Mate,
if I
that's
tried
a good
that
pass,
just now.
then. That's what passes are for.
Yeah, I'm saying pass. That's an ST from me.
What's Callum on? Callum, are you on S?
It's
Just
on my
S?
set.
Wow. So if he sticks this, Callum goes into the lead. You got it, bro. If you go over, jump to the wall. If you go back, lean on this wall to save the splash. Callum.
Nailed it.
He's on form today. Oh my God, I thought that
It's
would
on
get some
fire.
people out. Jeez, everyone that tried it stuck it.
So we've got 3 attempts, 3 sticks, 3 successes. The rest of the characters forfeiting. So nice one, Callum. Thinking about winning?
I'm setting something where there's loads of water around. My challenge is going to be running along here, take off here, land on here. Nice. Oh my goodness. Take it. It's a competition. They are not always going to be pretty. Mate, I'm actually embarrassed for myself with that.
Not feeding it?
Oh! Slam the brakes on. Do you know what I mean? They're the ones that... Oh.
STIC.
STIC, I'm one off. I'm one off. Well, I'm about to go savage mode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got this, Sash. It's just off 10, 9.5, up by like an inch or 2.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Dang, you were so close.
Good attempt though, man.
It was like, what, a couple inches?
Too much in, I had to put some weird jump brake on.
It's called the awkward medium. You can easily underdo it, you can easily overdo it. It makes it harder sometimes. When it's at the max range, it's easy to like stick it in something.
Oh.
Now stick, does that count?
You're the judge.
Nah, you're on your heels, mate. Sorry. Sorry.
Max is happy with that one at least.
Sorry, Callum. Me, Callum, and Max are on. Oh, perfect.
Can we use that one instead?
If you maybe didn't set an arm jump, I might have given it to you.
He's playing dirty. Setting an arm jump when Benj has a broken wrist, like broken hand. That's so not fair.
So at the end of that round, Callum is still in the lead with just a ST. He picked up a letter, but he's still in the lead. I think it's now Toby's set, so let's see what he's got.
So Toby's currently on STIC. One
What is
letter
he
left. I
gonna
feel
do?
like he's going to go out with an absolute bang.
It was either big choggy plyo set over there, but we've had a few of them now.
Oh, so Toby seems to be setting a cat pass. I thought it was going to be a plyo, but he's mixed it up.
Bit of
Getting
variety.
creative here.
Got the drop down from here, cat pass to that wall.
So just to clarify, running along here, cat pass there, stick the end.
He might not stick it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Really
I think
hoping.
he's doing it from there as well.
Is it that big? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
Oh!
Mate, that was sick.
No, I think that was
Oh
okay.
my
It was
gosh.
it was very minor. It was very minor. Even if you are going out in the next round, if you can't continue, you might have taken a couple points with you.
I've realised that's all that's what I have to go for. I'm one letter away from elimination. I was like, we got to do this. There was a plyo over there that I knew would knock out a few of you, but I knew Callum would get through.
That was actually really
There's
good.
not much chance to not get wet if you
Obviously,
mess
I
up.
have no idea
Mate,
what I'm
I'm out
talking
of that
about.
one. I can't do that.
Is that an STIC for you?
That's an STIC.
Have I looked today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it from here, mate. Look f***ing hard. What do you mean?
Well, it's not a big cat box. It's wet here.
He's dobbing me right in it.
Everyone's checking it out and giving a look. I guess seeing if they want to pass on it.
I haven't done a cat pass since I broke my hand, so I'm gonna see how it feels.
Yeah.
It's feeling better.
If Benj can manage to do a cat pass where he's not putting much weight on his wrist, that's the test right now.
I'm out. That's STI.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
I totally forgot about that.
No, it's
That's so mean, Toby.
I'm also passing on that challenge. I feel like I could get wet, and that cat pass is big for me, even without the dash entry.
That speed step.
Mate, you said I could make that cat pass. It's big for Max.
I'm looking at it and feel like I could make it. The entry makes it harder. It's just got bounce written all over it.
Yeah.
If I could shoot over it, I could go for it.
Oh, damn.
So you're on STI.
Wow.
STI.
Good
STIC.
stuff.
STIC. Okay. And
Way
I'm
to
on
go,
STI.
dude.
Sash, you're up next.
SCIC and it's my set. All right.
Oh no, 360!
I've got a set down here where you go from running pre, plyo, and stick it on that one down there. It's like everyone I think can do it, but it's one of those challenges in the medium range where mistakes can happen. So, and by mistakes, I mean I could make a mistake right now and get eliminated, but I'm
You're
trying.
close to it anyway. Might as well go for it.
Yes, clean. Clean.
I didn't think I was going to stick that, honestly. I was like preparing to go in the water, but happy with that. All of them can do that. It's just I'm preying on those like little mistakes that can happen on these medium challenges. All right, Callum's up first. I think he's got this easy, but anything can happen.
These guys are definitely having a bit of fun. Oh!
That's a nice stick. I got him! I got him! I got Callum.
Seeing Callum mad is
I can't
kind of
believe
funny.
that. He was so
I'm
close to
really
the ding as
enjoying
well.
that.
So close, but it happens.
Unfortunately, that means he has to
Unlucky, mate.
lose.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm saying to Toby, I really hope I don't slip this time. I didn't slip.
How are you feeling?
Love that, Sash. What clutch moment from you.
I can't believe it.
When he was going,
yeah. I thought he stuck it so well, and then it's just a little lean to the side.
yeah, I can't talk shit about him. I've got to get the stick.
Right.
for it.
Oh, perfect!
Yeah!
He's done it. He's done it.
Bastard!
That was so clean. That was good.
I'm going to send my ankle to the dust with these final challenges in the name of glory. Callum prepping his next challenge. We're all doomed.
That's so small.
Yeah,
That's hard. I can see why.
You barely have to jump at it. Oh, so nice.
Perfect. Expect nothing less.
Toby's on elimination protocol now. That was a big round for me and you.
Yeah,
that was a huge one, because if we didn't stick there, we would be out. Callum's eyeing up his next challenge, and it looks power-based.
Power-based.
Yeah, quick reminder, if Bob does not stick this, he's out. It'll be our first one to leave the comp.
Oh, no. No pressure.
He might overdo it again,
Yeah,
but I feel like he's learned his lesson.
Come on, Toby. He said his judgment might not be there on his left foot takeoff, but he's got it.
Oh boy. Oh. You might as well fall in.
He's out. He's out. Toby's out. The first official alien. It's getting dirty out here.
Although I wouldn't want to fall in there.
Oh, you're out.
You've done me.
No, sorry. Oh, fair play.
Well played. Well played. Thank you.
Sasha has eliminated Toby. Sasha, he's going for the dub.
He's getting the dub.
Do you know what I love there? Sasha took points off Callum. That's the highlight of the comp so far.
I'm playing dirty now. I'm going to set a power challenge that's slightly techie as well, with a hard stick at the end, which also, again, might get me wet. Stride, stride, free. It's a big one going up. And then you really have to take the power out after this power one to stick this next one. There's not a lot of great options for overshooting it without getting wet.
Oh my
This
gosh.
could put him in the lead if he nails it. All he's got to do is step out and the attempt is void and it moves on.
That looks gnarly. Oh boy.
Oh, he's done it. And he made it look really easy.
You made it look wildly easy.
Yes, Cal. You projected that. That's the one you needed. That's the one you needed. No! I have to look at it. I have to look at it. This is what I was thinking. I can pull out of this and my set's next.
Yeah.
Go for an absolute nasty and knock both of them out and win.
Really thought I was going to overshoot that last one.
You slammed the brakes on nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landed very standing up, like, please!
That was a good play, I think.
After my confidence has been hit with the last 2 sets, with the slips and the wobble, we're back in. We're back in.
You know what's amazing about
I
this?
think they've both got letters to play with. That's
This
the
might have
savage
been
thing
like an
about this.
underground thing back in
You're
the
on the
day,
edge,
but
mate.
I just don't remember hearing about parkour or free running
Enough power to get over.
until like
And that makes
2004?
me STIC with
Somewhere around
me
there?
setting next.
6?
I don't know what that means.
Like it
I'm
became like a
terrified to
thing.
find out, honestly.
So Ben
And then obviously you have that joke
having a look at it.
of Michael Scott rolling
It's
onto the
hard,
couch
isn't
and
it?
he goes,
It's like
parkour!
down, and then you've got to go up by quite a bit. Yeah. Callum's speciality, he loves like a high take. That's a really good set. I'm going to do a few preps because you need it. Really need this.
Just a second ago, Benj wasn't sure, but I think he will go.
There's something sort of beautiful about this. It's you know, a way to have fun and competition without really having to afford anything. Like you just need shoes, I guess, and you know, a vision to see these different things that you can jump on. So really, it's just a really free and easy way to, well, not easy, but free way to have fun with friends.
Go for it. He's going to give it a try.
Well,
If he
it's
can get the
dangerous
block
as
right
well.
on the downstride
So
and
be
get
careful.
over this pre enough, then it's
be
still
very
hard
careful.
to judge. Which was my biggest worry. But if Benj can get up there, then he can judge it, I think.
He'll at least be able to judge it to the point he
Start
doesn't
very
get
small.
wet, which is the main thing.
Basically the
'Cause
story
if
of
you get
this.
wet, that's eliminated straight out.
Calculated risk here. If he gets wet, he goes out.
Oh, mate!
Oh.
Oh. Unfortunately, it's a letter. He's got letters to spare, so it's not that deep.
You had it. That was no. I just didn't land in the right kind of like energy position. Fair enough though. That's nice. Me, you, and Max. 1 life left. It's coming down to sudden death. Max has got the advantage on his set. That was
Yeah, I assume
that's
you
just
have
part
to.
of the game, but nothing we can
You
do
have to
about
land.
that.
We drew
with, like,
straws.
that
We just got
forward
to deal with
momentum.
Max's set now. If he does it, if he succeeds,
Or at least
I'm pretty
able to
sure
push
Sash's going to
off.
exit out on this. I don't know if he's got it in the locker. No disrespect.
I think he's going to go for it.
Is he?
Give the people what they want.
I'm on my last letter. I'm STIC.
Okay.
And I'm
He has to
like,
go for it.
it's my last letter anyway. I either X out and get eliminated, or I give it a go. So.
Oh my god. You are a hero. Come on, Sash. You got it.
Oh boy.
Wow. That is shallow.
I at least wanted to make it to the wall. I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah. Did you touch it?
No. Underwater, I did.
You just jumped and backsplashed here. Basically, what you did, you jumped and just backsplashed.
Help. I knew I wasn't going to make it, but I thought at least try and get a good
Bottle
bounce
just
on it or
floating by.
something.
I reckon if you committed, you would have got a good crane, I reckon.
Yeah. Honestly, I was expecting that.
Don't get the walls wet, mate.
That one's deeper.
Ooh.
So mean. Just making him stay in the water so he doesn't get the walls wet for the later challenges. So cruel.
That is cruel. That is very cruel. Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Good effort, Sash.
I knew I was going to not make it, but it's just I wanted a better attempt to actually like take off their right foot, but it is what it is.
Tried it. Sasha has been eliminated. We've got a final. A 3-way final, sudden death. Me, Max and Callum are on STIC.
That was
Max's
amazing.
set, my set. So if I stick my
Well, at
next
least somebody
set
fell
and
in,
you guys
right?
don't stick it, I've won. I'm
Gives you
gonna go
that
for
beautiful moment.
The challenge of the spot. The glory plyos.
That's just transferring energy right there. Boom, boom,
The
boom.
pressure's always been on, but extra special now that we're in the 3-way final. So I'm gonna go next. Calm myself, get warm, yeah. Have a little look. Big. Coming for my second belt. Will he continue in the competition? Let's find out.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Jeez.
Yeah!
There's so much white noise in the background because it's outdoors,
You
obviously.
continue in the competition.
I'm just listening to like
Flyers have
straight
got done. Yes.
white noise.
Come on. Come on. I would genuinely put money on this from Callum. This is his type of challenge, more so than me and Max, definitely.
The audacity to set something completely in my wheelhouse.
Come on, Cal.
Yeah, I mean that he made that look pretty simple.
Oh, nice. It wasn't actually that hard because you got such a good read of the pre as you came down.
Yeah.
That set was complete with no letters gained. So now it looks like the ante's going to be risen by bench.
No, I've got arm jumps waiting for me. I've got to go all out. Yeah. I can't do something easy now because I was going to choose these plyos, but Callum can definitely do that. Like maybe even more so than me. So I'm going to choose something that I don't think Max and Callum can do. Yeah. If I stick this, I'll be f***ing chuffed, and I don't even care about the game. I'll just be so happy about this. So
That's what you want.
I'm going to give one a go. I'm probably going to get wet. But I'm out next round anyway.
Chances of sticking this one are so low, but we know
Really?
it's within his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Remember that one by the marina?
Yeah.
Old video?
Yeah.
One bang stick with security pressure. This is
jeez.
pressure. And it's probably going to be a one bang stick. Maybe not. Who knows?
You can tell they have so much fun together. It's wild.
Come on. All the sticky energy.
It's a friendly competition.
Oh! Bench! Bench!
What?
What do you mean?
That was crazy. Jumping over the wall and sticking. That's crazy. He almost fell over celebrating.
I told you.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. That's unbelievable, mate.
Well done.
How did you do that?
So f***ing buzzing. Oh my god. That is
Yeah.
the best stick I've done in a while.
Fair play.
Maybe since Amsterdam.
Woo! Shit, man.
Yes.
There we go. Right.
Oh.
Referee. There we go.
Oh my god.
Callum, what are you thinking, dude?
Thinking he probably wins this.
That's it. You got this.
I feel like Callum and Benj are level now, maybe? Or
It's crazy.
Callum is still in the lead.
It's
Max
crazy.
Is third.
To be able
This is a
to
clutch point, basically.
Yeah, rolling.
calculate how hard you need to push off in order to land that. Ooh! Didn't get it.
You okay? You sent it, bro.
So hard. Oh, my ankles.
Well played, Cal.
The
I must say.
wind.
Getting my hat wet, but
The wind.
10% more and it's a stick. Hell. Mate, f***ing hell for bouncing that. Courageous. That's f***ing courageous.
chuffed I went for it.
How's your ankle?
Bad. I maybe just didn't think about power too much. I just wanted to get over the wall.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little bit more would have been like a really clutch,
Mate, you would
nice
have
stick.
5-10% and it's in.
I was thinking like
GG's,
more
man,
like
no, well
so long
played.
as I can, I'll put too much power in, I'll plyo out. And that was like kind of what I was more expecting, but then judgment with hurdles is one of the hardest things, I think.
Good.
Yeah. You don't see it on the run
Yeah,
up.
you
I'll
can't
show
see
you
it.
what you see. You're running up here. You see the landing, the step before the takeoff. Just a glimpse, and then you only got like your takeoff step to see it. But you
Oh my
obviously got
gosh.
to like
Look
get
at how
over
far
that.
that
How do you
is.
feel about Max? Max is normally pretty good with hurdles too.
He is pretty good with hurdles, yeah. I just don't want that bounce. But I'm trying to look for it also.
It's kinda
For me,
crazy
every
'cause
time I
you're
do a
already
hurdle, I
running
overshoot
before you
it,
get to
guaranteed
see
every
it.
time, especially when it's
That
blind.
would be
I don't want to do what
nerve-wracking.
Callum did and underdo it because angst. Alright, so grim back here, lads.
It's a
blind hurdle. They're never nice. I think I'm going to pass. Fair enough. Yeah, take my STICK. Congratulations. That is a grim hurdle. I'm so surprised. That is incredible. Like, with the wrist as well. The master has returned, boys. I think Callum should be second there.
Well done.
Yeah, Callum, you're second. Is that 3 seconds in a row? Maybe. Where's my second belt? Give me my second belt. Where's my second belt?
Shout out Conor McGregor for that. Good Lord, that was something. That was a lot of fun. That is quite the departure from, what we currently, react to it, or at least it seems like that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Clearly they enjoyed their time there, and we did get to see a couple splashes, which was nice. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love, and also check out their channel. I'm sure they have many other videos. They did reference certainly one, which are definitely interesting, fun, crazy, wild daredevil stuff. Like, it is, parkour and free running can be very crazy. Like, some of the, like, I've seen, and I'm sure you've seen these too, of people like running on roofs of buildings and doing like the most wild, very unsafe stuff. Like, it can get absolutely crazy, but that was a lot of fun. And they're very funny. They're very funny. Obviously, they have great chemistry. They've been doing this for a little bit. Group of 7 parkour and free running athletes from the UK. They run a YouTube channel established in 2010 by brothers Max and Benj, as well as Drew Taylor. They were later joined by Toby, Callum, Sasha, and Josh. STORROR have made the documentaries Super Tramps, Thailand, Roof Culture Asia. They made their feature film debut in Netflix's 6 Underground. No way. I've seen that movie. I have definitely seen that movie. It's Ryan Reynolds. Interesting. Began uploading videos to the YouTube channel, originally called STORROR Blog. They later met other members in British parkour communities. 2010 established the STORROR group and YouTube channel. 2011 and 2012, the team filmed 2 cliff jumping videos in Malta that included jumps from the Azure window. In 2016, team member Max leaped between the roofs of 2 Hong Kong skyscrapers and uploaded it to Instagram. What? Huh? Is there a direct link to it? Let's see. Oh my gosh. It's like that jump that Tom Cruise did in that Mission Impossible movie. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can. Oh. That's wild. That's wild. That's crazy. Let's see if we can see this other one. Oh, okay. Very cool. Cliff diving. Wow. That is, I could never, but I enjoy seeing people, that can do it or choose to do it, able to do it. 2017, STORROR apologized for stunts performed at the Joshua Tree National Park. Really? Why? Why'd they apologize for it? They removed the videos, posted an apology. Firestorm of criticism until he eventually paid an undisclosed fine to the Park Service. What? Defaced a Joshua tree and a chala cactus to shoot a video. Oh, Beth Orton, musician. That is so strange. Some of their acts may have put other park visitors in peril. Whoa. And at least one of those violations was committed with team members knowing they were breaking park rules. Adaptation of military obstacle course training popularized in France in the 1980s and 90s. Wow, it's older than I thought it was. Usually conducted in cities, Joshua Tree's boulder, obstacle-rich landscape proved too compelling for its own good. Used the opportunity to shoot a couple of promotional videos for their team and their clothing line. In the process, they built apparently a large bonfire outside of a formal campground and flew a GoPro-equipped drone in violation of park rules. Campfires are forbidden outside of designated fire rings, grates. Rule that's especially important this year after abundant rains have promoted the growth of thick cover of now dried grass. Ooh, that is a fire waiting to happen. Destructive fires in the park are highly likely this year, and illegal campfires increase the risk dramatically. Gathered firewood in the park, another violation. Drone violation forms the focal point of one of the videos. It's illegal to fly drones here? Oh boy. That's interesting. That's a great drone shot, I will say that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, probably not. Obviously, you know, they do have content for it, but it's never a good idea to post videos showing you breaking the law, right? Like, I know you did it for content reasons, but never a great idea. All right, let's see what else we got here. They should remove the videos and issue apology. Reaction among locals ranges from irate to resigned. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I mean, every park has its own rules and that kind of stuff. I guess it's, you know, you're supposed to look that up before you do anything, especially filming videos or content or whatever. STORROR made their feature film debut in Netflix's Six Underground. They worked closely with director Michael Bay to perform parkour stunts on famous sites, such as the Florence Cathedral in Italy. In 2025, recent news, the group announced We Are STORROR, a documentary film centered on the team that is directed by Michael Bay. Good grief. Wow, that's a big get. Alongside the documentary, STORROR has expanded into the gaming industry with STORROR Parkour Pro. Yeah, there's the jump in Hong Kong. That's wild. Look at how far up that is. Yeah, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like doing this kind of stuff where you're just like, whoa. This is their website. Obviously, they have a clothing line, t-shirts, hoodies, pants, jackets, shoes, hats, all that good stuff. Sold out of the triple black shoes. Actually, probably all of them are sold out. Looks like it, yep. Were they extra grippy on the bottom, probably? Prevent fraying, increase durability. Interesting. Very cool. The video game. All right, let's see what this is about. I don't know if you've ever played the game back in the day of Mirror's Edge. It's very free running, you know, kind of a cult following, honestly.
So many unknowns. And most people aren't willing to take that on.
Ooh.
you've ever felt that moment.
Interesting. Yeah, it kind of has that feeling. Multiplayer. Okay. London's Isle of Dogs. Save your estate. Challenge your friends. Test their skills. Interesting. Very cool. Very, very neat. Does anyone find it upsetting that Store in some way faked a video? Excuse me? This was posted 4 years ago. Hardly news, but it's news to me. I've been watching Store videos so much for the past couple weeks. I like them a lot, but recently I've come across a video on YouTube of a kid who exposes a video of theirs titled RaceTube POV, where they try to catch up to a train through taking a shortcut with parkour. It's very popular, 20 million plus views. And the fact that they faked it upsets me because it kind of undermines their whole brand, makes me look at every other video with suspicion. Now, the guy did a pretty good job of analyzing why the video is fake, so that was legit. And there are very few people talking about it on the internet. Boy, it's kind of bold to bring this up on the official Reddit. Making a few cuts here and there to make the POV more compelling is fine, but that video's whole premise was that they could beat the train with parkour, so the whole thing is fake. Interesting. I don't enjoy watching them anymore. Maybe I'm overreacting. Yeah. Yes, you are. You are. I hate to break it to you, but you are. And you knew it. You know you're overreacting. They admitted it was fake and were never trying to hide that it was fake. It's just for entertainment. Exactly. Like, nobody believes that they could actually do that. Like, it is what it is. It's clickbait. It's whatever. But I don't think anybody going into that video is like, yeah, this is how they beat the train. They ran parkour. I think that you should see it as a one-off. That was a period around when that came out where they almost tried to play the YouTube game, but they want to do their own thing. Now, plus the old videos are gold. Yeah, it seems very clickbaity. You know, I'm sure you've seen these videos where it's like, I spent $10,000 in Las Vegas or something, or trying the most expensive, seafood in whatever. Like, it is a way to get clicks. And that obviously worked. 20 plus million. Like, clearly it worked. You're definitely overreacting. The video is for fun. In many other videos, they even talk about how it's fake and how other people can do it for real one day. I definitely see why in the race video it being fake takes a lot away from it, but it was actually the first video I saw, and I still got hooked on the channel. I look at it as the same style of their POV videos, which they have behind the scenes for showing how they make it look like one take. It's funny that there are people out here actually analyzing it, considering, number one, they literally said it's fake in the video description. Number two, Store themselves have talked about it being fake a couple times in other videos. It is what it is. Like, it's not meant to be this serious. It really isn't. Pretty dishonest, to be fair. Well, yeah, it is. But hey, it's hopefully a good payday. The new video they posted does something similar. This is how I found this post. At the end, he just randomly sees a mattress on top of a building nearby to escape capture. They 100% script out the videos. In the very bottom of the description of that video, they say that it's all fake. Actually, I see that in the exposing video. The person who made it says that they checked Wayback Machine and Store added that it was fake in the description box after the expose video was made. Ooh. So if that's true, then your original point still stands. I think they learned from their mistakes, though. There's nothing else since... Okay. You're watching a parkour free-running video. The whole point of the video is to see the free running and the parkour. That's it. Everything else, the narrative or the story they paint, I'm going to beat a train. It's just for added sense of, it's added sense of urgency, really. It's not meant to be like the main focus. The main focus is them not dying while doing this stuff, like the stunts. That's it. I'd say it's a bit of an overreaction. You found out that they had already admitted it was fake. It's also one video around 10 years of content. Feel disappointed it's not real, perhaps, but just enjoy what you want to enjoy. I just see it as the same as escaping the police security videos. I would say they're fake. They're just an edit with a theme. Exactly. It's just a theme. Most of the escape videos are staged. Pretty much most of their theme videos are staged. Did you actually think they'd break the law in their own country and run from the police and then post it on YouTube publicly? Exactly. Exactly. It's not meant to be real. It's meant to create a story, create a sense of urgency to what they're doing. If it was just, hey, here's me jumping from one spot to another, it would not get the same amount of reaction. It just wouldn't. So by racing a train, it adds to the interest. You see that and you're like, I wonder how fast they're going. Click. Or did they beat it? Click. Like, yes, if you're thinking, did they beat it? And you click, you are being clickbaited. Like, for sure. But if you think about it for 2 seconds, you're like, there's no way. There's no chance. What happened to Sasha? This was 2 year ago. I've been watching STORROR for a while now. I'm just wondering what happened to Sasha. I recently watched Roof Culture Asia, and he was amazing in it, doing crazy stuff. Did he have an injury or something? And is he still recovering, or what's going on? 2 years ago, yes, I believe in one of the August 23 videos, Toby referred to Sasha's injury as life-changing. I think it happened just before the pandemic, and he was in a wheelchair for a long stretch, then on crutches. Pretty sure there was a sizable operation as well. The fact that he's still out doing 360 flips and climbs is pretty impressive in my book, though you can see the mental scars when he eyes up the jump. I love that the guys are always so supportive of each other. There's no being the toughest guy or one-upping. Yeah. I mean, it seems like they're friends first, and then they also have this added layer of rivalry, I guess. I believe he broke his ankle whilst training. It was out for a few months. I may be misremembering this. And then within 6 months of coming back, he had a nasty leg break doing water challenges. Hamburg? Which put him out of the action for a lot longer. There's a few months of videos where he regularly appeared in a wheelchair crutches, putting weight on during this recovery period, plus a lot of confidence. A loss of confidence from the injuries. Yeah. I mean, there's, in American football, there's this thing where if you break a leg or you have like an MCL tear or something like that, you have to get it, your knee constructed again. You kind of lose something, like mentally. You're thinking like, oh, don't put much pressure on it. Don't make that cut, as harsh as you were going to do it, or you've done it in the past. And certainly with like running backs or something like that, it kind of changes how you run, and how much confidence you have in your own limbs. So I could see that being like a mental block for sure. Putting weight on during recovery period plus a loss of confidence seems to have made it a lot slower for him to get back to the same level. He was doing an effed water challenge slide flip pre to a pole and broke his ankle, leg, and I think also his toes. Oh my gosh. What? His ankle, his leg, and also toes? Dang, that must have been brutal. He's getting better at parkour now, but he's just a little more hesitant to do anything scary because of that injury. I'm not surprised. They never released the footage of it. This is as much as we've been able to see. Trigger warning, kind of gnarly. I think I'll pass on that. You can look it up yourself. Oh my gosh. You have to join the channel to see the video if they still have it up. Oh my gosh. Still involved heavily. Long-term injuries, yeah. Dude got traumatized. Even a backflip to water took him a while to work up the nerve. It's sad to see, but also realistic. He's working his way back in. Extra weight's gotta hurt. I miss his style, honestly. Unique eye for challenges. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing recovery for all of that, like that takes months, if not a year or more. you're probably going to put on weight. And also, I think everyone's kind of like figuring that out. Like mentally, that is a crucial part of it. Like definitely one of the biggest things I can see from this is the mental. Like I didn't want to do any of the things we just saw. Like none. Like, so having that, you know, I can make it, I can do this mentality would be tough to replace. Why was the Storer Parker group banned and deported back to their country from India? Whoa, 1 year ago. Reportedly banned and deported due to visa violations. Gotcha. The group had entered India on a tourist visa, but were accused of engaging in activities that were considered work-related. Yeah, absolutely. Such as filming and performing stunts without the necessary permissions or work visas. Yeah. If you're going to be working, aka producing content, you got to do a work visa. The incident highlighted the importance of adhering to local regulations regarding visas and permissions for filming and public performances. I mean, you should have somebody on the team that's looking into this, right? Group's deportation served as a reminder for international visitors to ensure their activities comply with legal requirements of the host country. Yeah. There should be somebody on the team during that process of booking the flights, all that stuff. Like even before that happens, what are the rules? What, you know, permits do we need? All that stuff. Like that's gotta be somebody, or hire somebody to do that for you, I guess. But that's a big one. All right. That was interesting. I hope you enjoyed that. It's definitely a first look at parkour and free running that we've done on the channel. Interesting. Very interesting. I like the fact that this channel can be anything. It could be literally anything. And it's awesome. So if that's the first time you've seen parkour or free running, maybe you enjoyed it. Maybe you want to see more. So yeah, check it out. Awesome, awesome video. Let's move on to the next one. It is Dan and Phil, new moments that teen me would never see coming. Oh boy. I don't know what this is going to be like or what this is about, but I know it's going to be funny. That is for sure. So let's jump into this.
Phil in pin-off one. Shut up!
Come
it was not bad.
It literally was.
It wasn't. I was not that much of a trash monster, I promise.
Oh no.
Was.
Is.
I'm clean now.
Aw, I'm not going to go off your whole I'm not dirty, I'm just
not.
messy thing again.
I'm not dirty, I'm just messy.
You're a mess.
There.
Hi.
Your life is about to change.
Am I having a psychotic break?
Yes.
I hope you're ready.
A talking pair of glasses? Yeah, those are so rude. Come on, you got to make a good impression to the first inanimate object.
It'd be very boring just to date her, though, the, like, tutorial character.
Do you know how many straight boys just go, oh, first attractive person.
There we go.
Let's go.
I'm a pair of Date Theater glasses. My name is Skylar
Specs.
I did the dishwasher
Skylar
this morning.
Specs. Nice name.
A round of applause.
Yes.
We're vampires.
Oh.
Canon.
You can date a mirror. I bet they're like vanity.
Date yourself.
Yeah. Like they love themselves.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. The toilet paper.
Remember, we get
The
one
toilet.
choice each.
Oh my god.
Taking it in turns here.
The duck. Oh, the bathroom has fun options.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know. I feel like I definitely remember someone as pretty as you. I've been alone for longer than I'd like to.
I think that one.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah.
You've never been alone, Sugar.
Oh.
Oh.
I've always been here.
Oh.
Nice.
It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long.
Forward. I like it. I respect it.
Will you be
Time is money.
back here anytime
No
soon?
dancing around.
Oh, she wants a third already.
Wow.
I hope so. Well,
Yes.
that's not really my thing yet. I hope so.
I don't see how
I
it's
just
any of
got
your
fired
business.
And I'm very horny.
See you tonight.
Sounds like I have no
I mean, that's
choice.
funny. I would say that.
Well, if you want to put it like
Oh, she didn't like it.
She did not
No
like
sense
that.
of humor on the bed. Need to see who the toilet is.
Come on, guys.
Oh. Here
That
we
looked
go.
like I was pissing into the toilet there.
Oh my god.
In your bathroom where the toilet usually is.
Thanos?
He's dressed in white and gold. But where
Ninja
his
let himself
outfit
go.
is
Or is he dressed in black and blue?
He was downright dirty.
I'm gonna wait for that one to sink in with Phil. It's a slow morning. He's dressed in white and gold.
Oh,
Or
right.
is
It's
it
the dress.
the
Hello.
What
dress.
color is it today?
I ran an unsuccessful Dan and Phil fan account in 2015, and now I'm bisexual.
I feel like that is 85% of the people
It's
that watch this.
specific.
Yes.
But for some people out there, that's their tombstone.
It is.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I would cry if they saw my TikTok. POV average experience watching Dan and Phil games.
Okay.
Oh no.
Vibing, a bit of wincing.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of shaking. Sadness.
That is us in this video
Dan
so
and
far.
Phil games. No, welcome to Dan and Phil Yap,
Yeah.
where there may or may not be a video game.
A hint of game.
The true bond is one between two friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
Well, one of them has a cage, and there are 3 keys around your neck, and there's
Wow.
only one way you can get it.
Okay, Joe Goldberg.
But you can go toward whichever one you like.
Human, you seem like a good sort.
Human?
So we'll be friends. For now.
Friends.
Yeah!
Friends.
I'm happy with just
Oh my god.
architecture design for Phil Lester.
Oh my gosh.
Yo! Where the fuck going?
I need that.
Are
theme.
things made for you?
No.
Is a public architecture discriminatory against you?
Not really. Thankfully, my butt is like a nice cushion, so it's fine. I do want one of those
Oh my
mattresses where your
gosh.
arm goes down the hole.
You're built like a hoverboat.
How am I built like a hoverboat?
Built like a
You've got a
hoverboat.
360 air cushion.
All right.
Big fan on the back.
I think if you just released me across the sea, I'd bounce like
Hell
a
yeah.
pedal.
If Betty's looking after you, who's looking after Betty?
It's true.
What does Betty want?
Number 69.
Oh
Believe
my
That's
gosh.
the first thing you
Sense
chose.
of the shoulders again. We
Stop.
started off strong.
Stop it. I have a real problem with that. Once.
Phil's doing anything and he's just like...
No! Remember when we were presenting at the Brit Awards and the producer actually told me to sit on my hands? He was like, Phil!
Yeah, like Phil.
It's gotta stop.
A huge disadvantage of being gay
That's funny.
is...
Topping a twink after they have Taco Bell.
Oh, oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh.
It's ruined. The video's ruined.
Why is that
Oh
the
my
first part?
gosh.
That's literally the first one I read.
I'm trying to think if I have any like jokes or anything to say about your answer. I think I just want to move on. Okay, Phil, I'm gonna say you win.
Yes.
Congratulations, take it. Ooh, it's Fan Lester.
Ha! I just choked on my chocolate milk.
I do not have chocolate milk.
That thing
No.
sucks.
Whoa!
It doesn't fit your
Whoa.
vibe at all.
What
We
does?
need something that really captures your fundamental, immutable essence.
Zack Stryker.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
so funny that the face is just
Dork.
round
Dork? This is not
and
Why
not
would I like
contoured,
these
and then the
people?
body's
You're
just
all
chiseled.
fired. No one else is recommending me anything. I'm gonna marry the bed.
Maybe they know the end game.
I don't want to know what my phone would be.
Hello.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, that is an outfit. Okay.
The camera around the neck scares me a little bit though.
Oh, get that Microsoft Kinect away from me. I don't want that in the bedroom. How could you ever relax?
I know.
That's like us hanging out
It's
with
like
other
having those
YouTubers
meta
that vlog all
glasses
the time.
with the camera.
Dystopian nightmare world. I'm trying to relax after a long day at a convention and someone's like, oh my god, hey vlog.
Going down quicker than gin and demos.
Going down?
Oh.
He goes down.
Things are not the but that's a way to
Brian
impute to the
Cooper.
use.
Consider me appealed.
Man, you ain't the use. Get out of here.
Oh.
How dare you?
All right,
We
we're a
are
little
fresh
older.
Young whippersnappers.
We are.
Fresh teen influencers.
We've got
Thank you very
Our
much.
whole lives ahead of us.
Tell
Yeah.
me, if you were recently replaced at your job, why are you still here?
Fair.
Whoa.
Also with the power.
Why does the
Oh,
power
it's a
keep
simple
fluctuating?
Power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before.
Joey once had a power surge in Portugal and all of the lights exploded and there was these mosquito things in the plugs and they melted and set on fire. It was quite stressful.
And then what happened?
We were stressed.
Did you all die in a fire and this is some personal hell?
No, we didn't.
Okay. On the weekends, I usually spend my
Some
time...
personal hell.
Being called a gay best friend.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Sorry. Gay.
Thanks. Yep.
On my weekends, I usually spend my time
Bending over and s***ing wide.
This we can't.
Wait, did we technically have to censor anything?
Yes, we have to censor all of
But
it.
none of the words are bad. It's just the context and the meaning
Oh
of
my
it
gosh.
is.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I like
What a
to
game.
Reach down and spread open a good book. Is what you're talking about.
Phil likes to open his gullet for crunchy nut cornflakes.
Yes. While squatting. You can have it. That was horrible.
He's really thrusting that thing forward.
Slide on in here and take a load off.
Yeah, I'll do something with a lot.
And, anything else you want to take off?
Oh, he's finishing my sentences.
Extremist dojo in the pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats.
I love these guys.
Why would you just hide in the closet? They want me to pretend to be straight with them.
Are you flirting with me? Let's be forward.
Yeah, you're a snack, baby.
Snap.
Dang,
Okay.
with 2 C's.
Number 3. His game is super cringe.
I'm glad that you acknowledge that. Okay, so they're not all the same. There is the token super cringe one.
Brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible.
This is scary.
Hear me out.
The shadows quiver. The shadows quake and quail.
Is he going to take a break from monologuing to give me what I need, though?
Light has no purchase here. For
Okay.
I am XXX Shadow Lord.
420.
Wow.
He's cringe.
Cringe.
No! This person's a fucking Reddit LARPer.
Oh no.
They don't even look like that.
You
That's just who they
dateable.
identify as.
Shadow Lord 420. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a nice ending. That's very sweet. Now that was a nice ending. I feel like all uncomfortable videos, not saying that was, but all uncomfortable videos should end like that. A little palate cleanser at the end. That was very funny. I don't know what game they were playing, but it was pretty ridiculous. Some sort of dating simulator, house dating simulator or something. I don't know what was going on here, but I can take a guess. You take a guess. You can almost see just a little bit over here. Oh, okay. And then, yep. Maybe they should have censored just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. God, they're so funny. It's ridiculous. Truly. Link down below in the video description for the original video. Go throw it some love. Also, check out their channel. They might have other things that might interest you as well. Maybe if you really enjoy them, you can request them to be on stream. There you go. Don't have any new information on Dan and Phil, so we will move on to the next one. Boy, it has been a minute since I had seen this show. It's one of those things where, you know, after a while, you're just like, I could watch that again. I feel like I could watch The OC again. It's definitely an interesting show, for sure. Like, it has pretty much everything you're kind of looking for in a family drama. Lots of interesting topics, some more serious than others. I mean, Seth Cohen is like a legend. Seth and Summer, forever. But this one is going to be Marissa Cooper. Nothing New. This was posted 2 years ago. There is some discussion of alcoholism, drug use, and ED in this edit. So, newsflash on that. Let's go ahead and jump in. This could be pretty interesting. I liked Marissa's character a lot, but honestly, Seth and Summer to me were just peak.
They tell you while you're young. Girls go out and
This
have
is a
your
Newport Beach
fun.
iced tea. This is 10 o'clock in the morning.
Then
It's a
they
little
hunt
early.
and
You're
slay
drunk.
the ones who
You really want to know what's bothering me? Do you? Anything I say, you're just going to use against
Boy, her
me.
connection with her
Without
mother was
trouble.
very interesting.
when you're soaring through the sky.
An overdose in Tijuana, and please stop me if any of this is
And
just gossip.
say she looks like she's been through it.
Shouldn't my boyfriend be doing this?
Lord, what will become of me?
You almost killed another kid. I don't even hear a hint of remorse in your voice.
Because I don't have any.
I've had
The screaming scene where she finally confronts her mother was just perfect.
Too much to drink tonight. And
Are you getting drunk? More like staying
what
drunk.
I think about, and I wake up in the middle of the night. It's like I can feel time moving.
Don't disappear,
How can a
Marissa.
person know everything at 18, but nothing at 22? And we still want me when I'm nothing new.
And her mother's just
I'm
like,
okay. You know,
what's
I
wrong
think
with
I'm
you?
just gonna go home.
Just completely checked out.
All this crying in my room.
It tells me you struggled with anorexia in the 9th grade, and in 10th grade you were caught shoplifting.
I mean, what's a lot?
Have you ever had so much to drink that you blacked out?
I don't care how you feel or what you're going
That edit was wild. To show her asleep on a sidewalk. Come on.
through, because you sure as hell didn't care about me.
Oh, that was crazy.
I'm not gonna be there. Your mom and I are.
He's gonna get divorced.
Boy, the flip phones really
You know
aged
what? I
this.
got news for you. So is your dad.
Really?
I have no one.
All summer long you've ignored me, acting like I don't even exist.
Devilish. We could start spiking the eggnog. Nope. Kidding. Kind of.
Too much to drink tonight. How did I go from growing up to breaking down?
What's gonna happen now?
In the middle of the night, it's like I can feel time moving. How can a person know everything at 18, but nothing at 22? We still want me.
Oh my god.
When I'm nothing new.
I bought this a few months ago. Looks like somebody believed in you.
Summer was a good friend.
She'll know the way, and then she'll say she got them laugh from me. I'll say I'm happy for her, then I'll cry myself to sleep. Oh,
I'm sorry for all the craziness.
I would have done it any different.
A lot of people know him from
I
Gotham.
gotta get home.
No. Stay.
I know him from this. So literally all I could think about seeing Detective Gordon in Gotham is just like, oh, Ryan Atwood.
will you still want me when I'm nothing new?
Oh, brutal. Brutal what happened to her. Oh. Gosh, what a show. What an interesting show. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some much-deserved love, and also check out the channel of the editor. They might have other videos that might interest you, of course. I will post that in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and pull up some information on Marissa and all her issues and what she got into, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Fictional character, obviously, from the OC, portrayed by Misha Barton. Marissa was among the original core 4 characters, privileged California native born into a wealthy family residing next to the Cohen family house. Throughout the OC storyline, Marissa is introduced to new characters who influence her perspective on life and her personality. Really just absorbs whatever she gets close to, which is not good if you get around bad people, obviously, or, people of, bad habits and whatnot. Characterized as the privileged yet troubled girl next door, designer label-packed wardrobe masks her turbulent mood swings, hard partying ways. Although Marissa is tall, thin, and pretty, sadly, she is not much else. Whoa. Whoa. What? She is afforded all the privileges of a Newport Beach lifestyle, yet she fails to show any interest or engagement with the world around her. Like many of her peers, she's emotionally distant from her mother and becomes disillusioned with her mother's materialistic ways. As a result, she, like her sister Caitlin, often rebelled against her mother. yeah, the relationship with the mother was brutal. Just brutal. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. She's closer to her father, whom she stated was the last thing keeping her sane. Yeah, her father was much better than the mother. Though the tumult of the first 2 seasons, Marissa was a social chair of the Harbor School, organized a debutante ball, rehearsals, school dances, carnivals, other charity events, simultaneously engaging in problematic romance and risky behavior, which in her case often go together. Risky behavior was a factor in her on-off relationship with Ryan Atwood. For example, during Ryan's first Christmas at Newport Beach, he was furious to find her drunk due to the painful experiences as the child of alcoholic parents, but she did not understand his aversion to alcohol and thought he was overreacting. So he definitely wasn't an enabler, that's for sure. Nicknamed Coop, Maurice, and Kiddo. Let's see here. Backstory of her friendship with Summer Roberts showcases it as a powerful bond forged during 2nd grade. One of her most profound connections, the friendship is a central element of the show for 3 seasons. Viewers of the series have debated Marissa's sexuality. When she hooked up with Alex, her heterosexual identity became the source of speculation. Fans questioned whether Marissa was bi or just bi-curious. Questions became one of the top queries that viewers wanted the creator, Josh Schwartz, to answer. Schwartz insisted that the relationship between Marissa and Alex was not a ratings stunt and that Marissa developed real feelings for Alex. Interesting. Very interesting. The decision to kill Barton's character came from the producers. Whoa. Josh Schwartz relays that it was entirely a creative decision. It had as much to do with creatively feeling like this was always in the cards for this character, and she was inherently tragic heroine. And part of the Ryan Marissa story was him trying to save her from a fate that she couldn't be rescued from. Commenting on her character's death, Barton said, "My character has been through so much, and there's really nothing more left for her to do. I was really excited that I get to die, to be honest. It was better than one of those lame farewells." I guess she enjoyed it in, being able to film it or whatever. But, well, it does make your character iconic in a very sad way. But, wow. Marissa's father's caught committing fraud, eventually files for bankruptcy. Yeah. First episode sees sparks between Marissa and Ryan. "Who are you?" asks Marissa. "Whoever you want me to be." It's a classic line. Classic line. It's a very entertaining show. I definitely enjoyed it. It had its moments where it was kind of bland, but I don't know. Seth and Summer kept me coming back for more, honestly. 92 episodes, aired from 2003 to 2007. Set in OC, Southern California. High ratings. One of the most popular new dramas in 2003-2004. Widely referred to as a pop culture phenomenon. Received many positive receptions from critics. However, ratings declined as the show went on. Low ratings led to its early cancellation. Yeah, it definitely fell off for sure. It definitely fell off for sure. Due to low ratings, it was rumored that the show would not return for a 5th season. Fox confirmed that the current order is 16 episodes, but added that there was a chance to add more. 2006, Rachel Bilson, who played Summer, said that she felt like the show is over. Interesting. Co-star Kelly Rowan stated that many of the cast revealed the show was close to being canceled. Rowan said that when the 4th season was picked up for just 16 episodes this year, the cast had a feeling it was near the end. Schwartz said it feels like the best time to bring the show to a close. What better time to go out than creatively on top? Fox launched an official campaign on their website to save the OC, which garnered over 740,000 signatures. rumors that the show would be saved by CW. Oh my gosh. That's not surprising that the CW would potentially give it a shot. CW president in 2007 said that while the move was discussed, it was decided against. Dang, CW almost kept it going. Main reason was the decline in ratings. Reported that the main factor behind the drop was the death of Marissa. There you go. That's interesting. Killing off Marissa doomed the show, potentially. As one of the show's central figures, her departure alienated fans. Interesting. So that was the beginning of the end, huh? Boy, that makes that video we just saw much more interesting, doesn't it? Well, chalk this one up as this. Look, we just literally just talked about this with 911. Killing of Bobby Nash. Is that going to hurt the show at all? How is that going to affect it? Are people going to tune out because of it? Clearly, it had a ratings effect for the OC. That's wild. That is truly wild. Ryan and Seth's friendship, the most promising plot. Yeah, they had a great friendship. It was very interesting. Two very different kids. Far more engaging and interesting than the predecessors in the teen genre. Well acted, very funny. Whoever at Fox thought Benjamin McKenzie, aka Ryan Atwood, could pass for anyone younger than 25 should be fired. That's right. They were supposed to be in high school. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Second season, widely regarded as inferior to the first. Still generally positive. Chris McCaw, that was a classic. It definitely jumped the shark in the later seasons. And certainly, they said it was a creative decision. I think it was to shake things up, honestly. I really think it was. Schwartz said that he wrote the highly regarded pilot episode in his boxer shorts. I had no idea what would come of it, and there was just that purity to it. The script for the pilot attracted most of the regular cast to the project, including film star Peter Gallagher, who played the father, Sandy Cohen, who said of the pilot, in the recently post 9/11 America, I read this script and thought it was astounding. Thought it was exactly the right story to be telling at that point in time. It was about a family living in a not very embracing community, one that doesn't necessarily share all their values. They don't lose their sense of humor or their inclination to help. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think it was kind of right time, right place for it, honestly. Do we get the numbers? Let's see. TV ratings. Here we go. Pilot attracted 7.5 million viewers in the U.S. Came second in its time slot behind the season finale of Last Comic Standing. Highest rated show of the night in the 12 to 17-year-old demographic. Kids loved it, which I was one. For the second season, the show moved to an ultra-competitive Thursday against Survivor, Joey, and Will and Grace. Oh boy. This is often cited as a cause of the OC's decline in popularity. Yeah, moving it against Survivor is probably a bad move, because that was early Survivor. The move improved Fox's performance at the new time slot, but lost the show viewers. Dang. They lost 30% of their viewers by moving it. I think I said this before, like moving a show to a different day, different time, usually does not work out. Usually does not. Number one, as a viewer, you have to just find it. Or maybe they announce it like new time, new day. And it's just like, ugh, like I I schedule things around it. I want to see it. And then you move it, and it's like, now I have to change everything, you know? Maybe I want to watch Survivor instead of the OC because I'm a big fan of Survivor, but I watched the OC on a different day. Like, it's just so dumb to me. Third season decreased 20% from the previous season to 5.6. That's still pretty good. Thursday, 9 p.m. time slot placed the show against CSI and Grey's Anatomy. I mean, good grief. You're putting it up against really difficult competition. Fourth season premiered, very little promotion or advertisement from Fox. Attracted 3.4, which was a series low. The series finale, 6.7 tuned in. So people came back to see the finale. 76% more than the season average, yeah. Honestly, for the competition it was up against, it didn't do bad. It didn't do, like, terribly. Then again, this was prior to YouTube. What, YouTube started in, 2006? There were not that many people watching YouTube back then. So, in today's market, would this do as well as it did back then? Probably not. But in this time, it did pretty well. Almost 10 million in that first season. That's wild. Look at how many times they moved it. Tuesday at 9. Wednesday at 9. Same season. Thursday at 8. Thursday at 9. They were shifting it mid-season. That's crazy. Like, you wonder why it lost viewers? Like, clearly, you know, people tuned out after Marissa's death, but moving it mid-season twice is so stupid. That is very crazy. Swartz said that in 2023 that Marissa died in the third season because many online fans by then disliked her storyline, and the network wanted to kill a main character to increase ratings. Always, right? Always. Oh, maybe if we kill someone off, people will enjoy it more. Why? How? Huh? Like, at that point, I guess people just didn't like Marissa, so they're like, all right, get rid of that character. Maybe they'll come back to the show because she'll be gone. I don't really see that as a solution. Maybe you could just write a better story arc for her. The night that the show aired, we heard from a whole other swath of the audience that loved the show, watched every week, didn't feel the need to log into a forum to analyze it. For a lot of people, Marissa was the character they were watching for. Misha was the actress they found most exciting, and Ryan and Marissa were endgame. We've violated that in one foul swoop. It's now part of the legacy of the show. We've had to accept it. Yeah. Ryan and Marissa were endgame. Yeah, absolutely. Seth and Summer, Ryan and Marissa. A lot of people tuned in for that. So to kill her off was just a wild move. Wild move. I can't believe they did that. Still, 18 years ago, OC delivered one of the most heartbreaking TV moments that stunned a generation. It's a little over the top, but it was definitely surprising. Nobody was expecting it, really. I mean, looking at her story arc, it did seem like a downward spiral, of course, but you're not expecting the character to be killed off. Episode first aired 18 years ago in 2006 and was so powerful it still has fans reminiscing about the golden era of the early 2000s television in 2024. I agree. I'm one of them. I thought it was great television back then. Final moments of OC's third season, Marissa's storyline came to a close. What seemed like a typical episode took a dark turn when Ryan pulled Marissa from a flaming wreck after a car accident involving her ex. Her final moments in Ryan's arms as Imogen Heap's haunting Hallelujah played in the background is one of the most memorable and emotional scenes in TV history. At the time, viewers were left stunned. Marissa was one of the original core four, had been a central figure from day one. Dies in the season 3 finale. Her death not only rocked the fictional world of Newport Beach, but also the show's massive global fan base. Yeah, apparently it aired in like 50 countries or something. That's wild. Misha Barton's exit was a result of various factors, including the actress's desire to pursue other opportunities At the time, the decision was met with mixed reactions, and we heard that they wanted to try to drive ratings by getting rid of her, which is such a crazy concept. Because if they actually watched the show and were fans of it, they would have never done that. 2016, the creator reacted to Hollywood Reporter, or reflected, admitting that it was difficult. It was necessary to push the series in a new direction, natural conclusion. Felt it would bring more weight to the show. There was a lot of weight. Eating disorders, alcoholism, drug use. There was just divorce, bankruptcy, financial issues. Like, there was a lot of heaviness to that show. So I don't think they really needed to ratchet it up at all. We wanted the OC to feel like anything could happen, and sometimes that means saying goodbye. Yeah, I suppose so. Impact of her death was felt in the show's final and fourth season, as Ryan, Seth, and Summer and the rest of the cast grappled with it. Yeah, it was never quite the same. Here's a hot take. Marissa Cooper was the worst. We like to, I think it's kind of smart to show both sides to a lot of these things, just to kind of give you a different perspective. You really liked the OC, which I did, and you really liked Marissa, which I thought she was an interesting character. Seeing how somebody else doesn't like them is always interesting to me. A lot of things I'd like to use a time machine for: lottery numbers, stock prices, couple of high school math tests. Going back a decade to give advice to up-and-coming TV stars was never really on the list, but that was before I read an article in which Misha Barton admits she regrets being on the OC. I am assuming she thinks it stunted her career in a way. In the piece, the actress says that if asked to do it all over again, her answer would be probably not. Wow. Being able to prevent the tragedy that was Marissa Cooper from ever existing, if there's ever a reason to mess with space-time continuum, it's this one. Hold on a second. Regrets doing the OC. Why? We got to find out why. Probably not. It's something I came so close to not doing. I had a really great thing with film. People say be grateful for what you have, but certainly not the kind of thing I was expecting it to be. I've kind of seen it all. Huh. So she thought she was going to do more in film, I guess. So she would have rather been a film actress instead of a TV actress. I don't know. I mean, that's taking a risk. It's, the classic opportunity cost, opportunity lost. You made a decision. You went the OC. A lot of people know you because of the OC. Maybe she hits a couple movies. More people know her. She becomes a famous film actor. Maybe she doesn't get a lot of acting gigs in film, and then nothing ever happens. Nobody knows about her. Like, it's a double-edged sword. One of them could have turned out great, the film, and maybe the OC gets canceled after the first season. But at the end of the day, I think she made the right choice. You see, Marissa Cooper, played by the monotone-voiced Barton, is one of the worst TV characters to ever grace the medium. She's whiny and annoying, selfish and narcissistic. Well, to be fair, her mother was about that and 10 times. Like, her mother was a monster in that show. And it was because of her mother, I think. That's what the explanation is, I believe. Her mother was a monster to her, so she carried it on to her daughter. Somebody's got to break that cycle, right? Unfortunately, it's not going to be Marissa. From the moment she first appears on screen, creepily ogling Ryan until he offers her a cigarette. Her entire purpose is to make things more difficult for the teens of Newport than they need to be. She starts fights, breaks up relationships, forces her friends to literally save her life several times, doing absolutely nothing in return except ruin their lives. Oh my gosh. I remember it all too well. This past spring, I decided to watch The OC all 4 seasons for the very first time. For years, friend after friend has egged me on to begin what they called the greatest, well, not really the greatest, but seriously, it's the greatest show of all time. If you're a teen and you haven't seen The OC, you probably should watch it. Yet it wasn't until a few months ago that I decided to get started, and at first, I didn't quite get the hype. By the end, though, I was obsessed. It's like John Green famously said, I fell in love the way you fall asleep, slowly and then all at once. Except I wasn't sleeping because I was watching every episode of The OC, but you get the point. As my friends had predicted, the series quickly became my new favorite. The dialogue, you know what I like about rich kids? Nothing. Punch. It was right before a punch. The drama, the dream of a human being that is Seth Cohen. Seth Cohen. A lot of people's favorites. A lot of people's favorite. I loved everything about The OC, everything that is, but Marissa Cooper. Honestly, for me, I didn't mind her as much as her mom. Her mom was just, nails on a chalkboard to me. And now I know it all could have been avoided if Barton had only the good sense to back out at the beginning. Oh well, having a character as awful as Marissa did give the show some of its most memorable moments. To be fair, if Misha Barton didn't do it, they would have just got somebody else to do it. And at that point, are you criticizing Misha Barton's portrayal or just the character as a whole? Because the character is going to be in it no matter what, right? Her refusal to eat anything. Typical diner scene in The OC. Oh yeah, got some milkshakes there. Classic diner burger, fries, yeah. Ryan and Seth eating away at their sandwiches. Summer taking occasional bites of her meal. Marissa waving a french fry around as if it's an extension of her hand and walking away saying, I'm stuffed. Look, I know the girl used to have an eating disorder, but either make her unhealthy diet a plot point in the show, since an eating disorder is a serious subject worth dissecting, or show her as a recovered teen. Why, instead, eat into our subconscious, forcing us to watch the pretty popular girl eat nothing? Her constant near-death experiences. Almost dying in Tijuana, almost dying with Oliver, almost dying with Trey. All right, that one wasn't her fault. Actually dying in a car accident. Marissa couldn't go a couple of months without nearly getting killed. Every time she came close to biting it, her friends had to be the ones who saved her life. And when she actually died in the 3rd season finale, it was because Volchik, the creepy guy she'd been hanging out with, rammed into Ryan's car and ruined his life too. Even in death, Marissa couldn't help but make things difficult for people. Right? Oh my gosh, that is a sick burn. That's a sick burn. Oh my gosh. Her so-called friendships. Want to know how to be a good friend? Try not crashing at their house for a year. Barely get to know their boyfriend. I mean, did she ever ask about Seth? And taking advantage of every opportunity to complain about your life, whether or not they want to listen. Marissa and Summer were supposedly best friends, but one girl clearly gave more effort than the other. Her awful relationship with Caitlin. In the world of The OC, going to boarding school apparently means dropping off the face of the planet because Marissa and Caitlin never talked while the younger girl was away. In fact, they communicated so little that when Caitlin returns home in season 3, they act as if they haven't been in the same room together in years, which is probably true because Marissa's a terrible sister. She doesn't care about the alopecia-stricken horse. What? Even Julie mustered some sympathy for Caitlin's sick horse. And if Julie Cooper is feeling bad, there's no excuse for anyone else. Yeah, Julie Cooper was the mother. Yikes. She caused Johnny's alcoholism. To be fair, a person's alcoholism can't be caused by someone else, but she did encourage it. Though he can't blame his alcoholism on the fact that Marissa didn't want to be with an obsessive, immature surfer, she did completely lead him on, handed him off to Caitlin, and disregarded all the warning signs that he was about to destroy his life. Yikes. She hated Julie. Julie is an awful human being. Yes, correct. Moving on. She's incredibly selfish, hugely narcissistic, completely out of touch with reality. In 4 seasons of the show, she does everything to ruin Kristen's company, to sleep with Marissa's boyfriend, but everyone still loved her because Julie Cooper is hands down the best character on the OC. However, Marissa, however, did not, because Marissa's the worst. Okay, I would not say Julie Cooper's the best character. Best character is Seth, period. She made Ryan's life terrible. After moving to Newport, the only thing Ryan needed in his life was stability. That's true. That is definitely true. And what did he get instead? Marissa Cooper, the crazy, unlikable, and totally unappreciative girl next door. Marissa did everything in her power to make Ryan's life miserable. She destroyed his family life, ruined his chances of getting into good schools, and when she died, she sent him on a downward spiral that ended with cage fighting and Taylor Townsend. Dear Ryan of the OC pilot, see that girl standing over there? Weirdly staring at you? Don't talk to her. In fact, get as far away from her as you can. Trust me, it's for your own good. That's funny. That's such a funny article. The character was interesting. Had a lot of issues. I think a lot of it stemmed from certainly the father going bankrupt and the mother being completely detached. Completely, like, not in reality. Very much self-involved. All of Marissa Cooper's love interests ranked. Volchik is the man who purposely caused the car crash that ended up killing Marissa. So he automatically gets the lowest ranking. Yeah, I would assume. Terrible person. Marissa was just about to get out from under his spell when he ran her and Ryan off the road in the finale. Sure, he's easy on the eyes, but that's not enough to erase all the terrible trouble he got Marissa into. And of course, literally caused her to die. Number 6, Oliver. Man, Oliver was horrible. I was this close to putting Volchik ahead of him. That's how hard it is for me to watch the Oliver episodes in season 1. Marissa and Oliver never actually got together romantically, but he sure tried, fully immersing himself into her life, barely giving her room to breathe. His obsession with breaking up Marissa and Ryan so he could be with her was sociopathic. Yikes. One good thing he did was throw the New Year's Eve party that resulted in Ryan arriving at the last second, sharing an epic kiss with Marissa at midnight. Number 5, Johnny. Like Oliver, Johnny was obsessed with Marissa, but didn't let it get out of control and stalkery. That's good. That's an improvement. Marissa only saw Johnny as a friend, but that girl definitely gives mixed signals. Don't really blame him for thinking there was something more between them, but come on, dude. Dating her sister? Lame. I'm all for trying to move on, but maybe outside the circle. Yeah, that's weird. That's strange. Number 4, Luke. That was the rich kid that Ryan punched. Cheated on Marissa and then began an affair with her mother after they broke up. How? You thought dating the sister was bad. How about the mother? It's shocking that he could possibly be this high on the list. But that's less of a testament to him and more of a nod to how horrible the men Marissa has dated. Luke did eventually redeem himself as a person, but as Marissa's boyfriend, pretty awful. Number 3, DJ. Poor DJ. Never stood a chance. Even though he really liked Marissa, she was just using him as a way to piss off her mom. No better way to get to Julie Cooper than hooking up with the help, right? Once Ryan came back to town, DJ realized that he was never going to be Marissa's first choice. Even though she tried to convince him that she wanted to be with him. When Julie tried to play DJ off to leave, pay him off to leave, he knew the writing was on the wall. Hey, take the money and run. Giving Marissa the check before making his exit. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Number 2, Alex, played by Olivia Wilde, by the way. Recurring character in season 2, usually when someone comes in and disrupts things for the main couple, in this case Ryan and Marissa, they're the worst, but Alex was the coolest. Her fling with Marissa was just what Marissa needed at the moment in time. Alex came off as a bad girl, but there were layers to her that Marissa's exes didn't have. And of course, I mean, who didn't see this coming? Number 1, Ryan. They were meant to be from the moment they met in the pilot, and that's funny. Does he look under 25? Close. But high schooler, probably not, no. Nobody was ever there for Marissa like Ryan was, especially at such a difficult time in her life. She messed up a lot, but Ryan was always there. Even though Ryan eventually moved on, with Taylor after Marissa's death, he always had a special place in her heart, in his heart, for her. Oh boy. What a character. What a character. An absolute mess. Literally. I think a lot of that had to do with her mother and how detached she was and not very caring and very narcissistic. It's unfortunate. I think killing off the character was a bit of a bold move, like way too far. Like, I get they were trying to add more weight to it, and showrunners and the network apparently wanted to kill off the character because they thought it was driving down ratings. Like, people can be tired of a character and their storyline, but not want them killed. I don't know. Newsflash. Like, these two, Ryan and Marissa together, people wanted that. People wanted that endgame. They thought he was going to, like, pull her out of whatever funk she was in and all the destructive behaviors, and then they were going to live happily ever after, Basically two misfit toys, if you will. But we never got that because they killed her off to try to increase ratings. And it didn't work. It made the ratings worse. And also moving the show around was just lunacy. Lunacy. Mid-season? Why? I'll never understand that. Like, I get they try to do it for, like, ratings boost, but it seems like a dumb idea to move the show around mid-season. That's kind of crazy. I'd be interested to find out how many times that actually helps, right? Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. It is Stray Kids test how well they know each other. This is from Vanity Fair, posted about 2 years ago. So let's go ahead and jump in.
Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful.
그냥 너무 예뻐.
And I tell her every day.
네, 원칸곡.
Yeah.
Hello, we are Stray Kids!
And today we're going to test how well we know each other for Vanity Fair. Yeah. What type of dance classes did I take growing up? Tango?
He took
tango.
Tango.
Let's go with my first dance class. My very first dance class.
JYP. Basic dance.
Basic dance class.
Like wave,
기본기. 장르를 말해야 되는 거예요? 장르를 말해야
장르.
You just say the genre.
힙합?
Like, it could be musical theater. It could be Zumba. It could be
나 알아. 발레. 저 발레 해봤어 옛날에. 발레 맞는 거 같아. 발레? 나 발레 말하는
요가 아니에요, 요가.
Ballet.
힙합. 재즈?
발레. It's hip hop. Yeah, my first dance class, it was in year 3.
Wow.
And that's when I did hip hop. I did it for like 2 years.
Hip-hop?
And then I changed to musical theater. 거기서 이제
Interesting.
발레랑 다 배웠어요. 그때 배운 거예요. Alright, let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
What was my very
It's smart. You definitely want to have as many dances you can do.
This might be confusing, so you guys can talk
You can pull on that later.
그 집에서 했던 그 오디션.
Jason Mraz's Annuals.
맞네. When he was young. Now he's old.
근데 이제 너희가 아는 내가 기타 치면서 했던 오디션이 두 번째야.
왜 그러면 잠깐만 잠깐 두 번째가 브루노 마스였던 것 같은데.
The video that these guys are talking about, that was actually after the actual audition. That's technically not my first song.
Wow.
So
Justin Bieber, baby?
Just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
I know it's a Bruno.
And Feliz Navidad. Feliz
Marry you?
Navidad.
Marry you?
Marry you?
Marry you?
I think I wanna marry you.
I don't know.
Marry you.
Bruno Mars.
Just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
Yes!
Yeah,
Just the way you are. Yes!
Yes! I knew it was Bruno Mars.
Wow. I thought I tricked them, but they actually got it right.
Yeah.
Sing a one line.
Nice.
Oh, your eyes make stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying.
야.
She's so beautiful.
그냥 너무 예뻐.
And I tell her every day.
It's a great song.
Yeah,
Great song.
What is my biggest fear?
Highest
fear.
Oh wait, balloons.
Insects.
Balloons.
Balloons.
How garage? Oh look, heights. He's afraid of heights.
높은 곳.
We correct.
Alright. Nailed it.
We got it correct.
어떤 아티스트의 일본 투어에 참여했는지.
알지.
선배님
댄서. 오케이. 뭐 쓸 필요가 있나?
정답.
Because Lino did have, he was a dancer for them, and he did go on tour. So
Great question. Am I left or right-handed?
Oh, it's easy. Both. Yeah, both. He's both. He's both. He's both.
Yeah, both.
Why didn't you know that? Come on, man. 양손잡이. He's both.
Ambidextrous.
Genius.
아 그래 쓰고 얘기하자. 쓰고 얘기하자.
그래. What is something I can't
어려워.
live without?
좀 어려워. Protein.
나도 프로틴으로 생각해.
Exercise.
I'd say stay.
Stay. I think stay. Maybe. Stay. 뭐야?
Oxygen.
He's in.
What is the food I can eat any time of the day?
뭔지 알겠다. 알아도 말하지 마.
Steak.
바꿀 수도 있으니까. Sweet potato. Sweet potato.
고구마.
Sweet potatoes.
What is my favorite horror movie?
What? He doesn't like horror movie. I've never seen him see a horror movie. 그러니까 나 무서운 본 적이 없는데. 아니
뭔지는 알겠는데 이거 안 적을 거야 그거.
근데 지금 저도 몰라.
공포 영화가 내가 제일 무섭게 본 영화 하면 되는 거야.
그래. 나 알 것 같아. It 아니야 It? 그것?
그건 거의
The Exorcist? I have no idea.
동화죠 동화. 근데 귀신 영화는 아니야.
Trying to think like, what do I think it would be?
야 그거는 못 보지. 귀신
Is it Parasite or something?
곡성? 맞네. 곡성이네. 오케이.
Oh.
Alright, first question. What do I do every night before I go to sleep?
내 생각.
Thinking of me.
Doesn't he read a book? 쟤 잠자기 전에 하는 거 꼭 있어.
내 생각에 드라마나 영화 보기 아닌가? Difficult. 아니면 어려워?
아니야 그런 걸 수도 있어. 하루를 정리한다거나.
아니야. 일기를 쓴다거나. 시 쓰기 약간
글귀 작성하기.
글씨 영화 적기나. 시 쓰는 것처럼. Writing something good. Writing something. No. Oh, it's not. Read poem. 까비! 시를 읽어. 아까 형이 시 얘기했을 때 시 어떻게 알았지? 와, 아깝다. What's my favorite thing to draw? Favorite thing to draw. 난 이거 알 것 같아. 나도 알 것 같아.
알 것 같아.
현진이가 사진 찍는 그거. 그러면 풍경만 맞겠네.
풍경만
Flower.
꽃.
사진.
아니 근데 되게 많아. 그냥 하나의 어떤 거야? 꽃.
예.
Butterfly.
You know flowers? Butterflies? What is it? Flowers or butterflies? 나비 들어보면 나비 그리고
근데 요새는 나비 많이
옛날에 나비 많이 그리지 않았어?
Let's go for butterflies. You wanna go?
Okay, butterflies?
Butterfly?
Butterflies?
Okay, butterfly.
Butterfly. It was flowers.
Oh no.
I've never drawn butterfly.
You can try.
Never drawn that.
그래 내가
I've never drawn a butterfly.
하지 않았나?
Just sketch.
Just sketch. What makes me up in the morning?
Me and Chan.
An alarm.
저거 날마다 달라서.
그치 뭔가 다르니까.
알람 아닐까?
뭔가
스리라차 할 것 같은데?
같은 숙소니까.
야 폰.
스리라차로 가자.
Sriracha. No, it's Han. I mean, okay, Han.
Hey, Han is Sriracha too, right? Han is Sriracha's member, yeah.
No, I'm not Sriracha.
My turn. Han's time. If I could eat any desserts for the rest of my life, what would it be?
Outside the chocolate.
뭔지 알 것 같아.
나도.
이제 딴 거 적는다 이제. 근데 그것도 뭔지 알 것 같아.
딴 거 적는 거.
Trying to be very secretive.
뭐 초코 아니면 치즈인데.
Cheesecake or chocolate or
초콜릿 케이크일 것 같아. 브라우니?
He has coffee with cake.
그냥 케이크?
Yeah.
그래? 그냥 케이크?
아 근데 그러기엔 너무 길게 적었어.
난 초콜릿.
나도 초콜릿.
초코로 만든 무언가.
초콜릿
케이크 할까?
초콜릿 케이크. 오케이.
초콜릿 케이크. 반은 맞아서 초코 타르트.
알지?
알아. 타르트야? 맨날 먹어.
맞아. 계란 타르트 말고 계란 그 안을 초콜릿을 채운 거.
맞네. 많이 봤는데.
Interesting.
What is my hidden talents.
Oh.
What's my hidden talents? Come on, I don't even know my talents. What's my hidden talents? Well, rap. Okay. Okay.
숨겨진 재능. 와.
성대모사.
성대모사. I was gonna say he can sleep anywhere.
Oh, if I was like, I don't even know what my hidden talent is.
Sleep anywhere. Sleep anywhere.
I think that's right.
Sleep anywhere. He can sleep anywhere.
I didn't know that, but I just did this today. 팬비트.
팬비트.
What is my nickname?
왕자님, 왕자님.
에?
왕자님.
Correct.
기분 좋지? 그거 저거.
이거 저 근데 되게 많잖아요.
일단 적어 놓을게요.
Frog.
지금 개구리야?
두꺼비.
쿼카. 한 쿼카.
오케이.
존.
왕자님?
Prince. I'll give you one more chance.
One more chance?
Yes.
근데 이것도 맞아서.
왕자님. 뭐?
쿼카 왕자님.
쿼카 왕자님.
쿼카 왕자님. Oh my god, correct. 쿼카 왕자님.
With a little help, just a little.
Okay, let's go. Okay, how many medals do I have in Taekwondo?
Zero. Not right there.
Nothing.
3?
겨루기는 아닐 것 같고.
뭐야?
일단 2디지트 있어. 2디지트.
이가 맨 마지막에
2디지트.
12? 12. Yeah.
매점이 어떻게
너무하다.
12.
to 70.
what?
Okay. 12.
No way.
12.
I did Taekwondo for 12 years.
와우.
근데 너 롤도 12년 거지 않았냐?
Legends for 12 years.
You play League of Legends for 12 years. You're still bronze. You are never say you are League of Legends. Okay.
22. 오케이. 와, 대단한데? 12년 했대. 오케이.
22. Close.
What?
Yeah, I
Really?
do.
16.
You're kidding me.
Really?
Wow.
If I win one competition,
Like
I
competitions?
travel to Brisbane, then Melbourne. 그 다음에 이제 막 투어를 하는 거지. 대회.
How many medals did you get in one competition?
Like one competition was at least 2 medals.
At least two.
At least 2.
Wow.
싸움 잘하는구나.
Alright, next question.
Okay.
Okay, first question. What is my favorite time of the day?
Write it down.
This is impressive. 63 Taekwondo medals.
Quickly.
Sleeping.
Baseball game. When he plays the baseball game? Yeah.
한식 먹을 때.
좋아.
김치찌개 먹을 때. 하나 정해서.
스케줄 중에 도시락으로
스케줄
김치찌개
중에
나왔을 때.
오케이,
김치찌개
그걸로 가자.
시켜줬을 때. 메인
Okay.
디시.
Answer is tea time. Never drink tea.
Okay,
no
so
one
hard.
has my tea
We're
time.
so happy with this answer. Wow.
Okay. What did I want to be when I grew up?
Oh, we know this one.
근데 조영성 씨가 이상한 거 같아.
He's gonna put something weird.
갑자기 웃는 거 봐. 절대.
왜 이렇게 길어?
진짜 너 진짜 얍삽해.
Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Baseball player. My answer is Chapman.
Oh my gosh.
He's so random. He's doing this on purpose.
Okay. What was my very first job?
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids. 아 근데 이거는 너무 쉬운데.
Training.
That's not a job.
Kind of job.
자, 정답을 말해볼까요? Stray Kids.
That's impressive. Your first job is being part of a massive, successful group.
하늘색이야?
That's crazy.
보라색 아니야? Green 아니야?
Baby blue.
오, 너 노란색으로.
Brown.
하늘색?
I thought it was yellow. No?
Okay, sky blue.
Red.
Okay.
Red.
하늘색 이런 거못 봤는데?
This can't be red.
Red.
I am
갈색 좋아하지 않아요?
Brown color?
We can say rainbow.
버건디.
Say rainbow, it's got all of them.
그래. Brown. No, green.
Oh.
난 초록색 좋아해.
초록색 좋아해.
We had a great time, and there was a lot of things that we didn't even know. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
One thing's obvious. Number one, they know each other very well because they spend a lot of time together. Number two, even then, you can still learn something about somebody. I think that's pretty cool. I'm glad they did this. I'm glad they're open to doing stuff like this. Obviously, it helps promote their work, but it's interesting. Like you get to be closer to the people you enjoy, which is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and throw that a like. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go throw it some much-deserved love. Also, check out Vanity Fair's channel. There we go. They have lots of other interesting videos. As you saw, they have lie detector tests and whatnot, and it's pretty interesting for sure. Let me go ahead and throw that link in the chat for those of you watching. Let's bring up some information on Stray Kids. They just had a release of an album called Karma. It's sold over 2 million copies upon release. Good grief. Fourth album. Boy group Stray Kids has achieved double million seller status with its fourth full-length album Karma on the day of its release. Wow. Logged more than 2 million sales on Friday, immediately topping Hanteo's weekly physical album chart and Circle Chart's weekly retail album chart. Globally, Karma ranked number 1 on iTunes Worldwide Albums, European Albums charts for 3 straight days through Sunday. Also took the top spot in countries including Japan, France, and Australia. That's not surprising. Australia. That makes sense. On Spotify, the album tallied over 18 million streams on its first day. Lead track Ceremony drew in almost 3 million, debuting at number 27 on the Daily Top Songs global chart. Wow, that is amazing. Stray Kids shoot to number 1 with a new album. 2025 has been an especially fruitful year. The group has delivered 3 projects. Wow, the latest of which, Karma, arrives today, August 22nd, so 3 days ago. K-pop boy band rockets to the top spot of iTunes as fans all around the world, especially in the UK, rush to purchase the new studio effort from one of the most successful all-male vocal groups of the past several years. UK's iTunes top album chart, Karma leads the charge. Stray Kids easily conquers a list of top-selling full-lengths and EPs on the most important digital platform in this country on Friday. Wow. Stray Kids beat Wolf Alice, Ava Max, and Deftones. Half a dozen titles launched inside the top 10. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Not bad, not bad. 3 versions of Ceremony chart. I definitely like the festival version a lot. We did a little listening, quick listening on the channel last stream, so if you want to check it out, certainly do so. Ceremony is the focus for buyers in the UK. 3 different versions of Ceremony appear in the UK's top songs chart. One sitting as high as number 27, while an English version and what's called a festival version, essentially a remix, appear at numbers 43 and 54. Wow, that is impressive. Spotify and Stray Kids celebrate Karma with an immersive Spotify Stadium experience. The wait is over. Stray Kids return with their 4th full-length album, Karma, and with Spotify Stadium, fans aren't just listening, they're living every moment of it. Now open in Seoul and Jakarta through August 25th, today. Then heading to Tokyo, 23rd through the 27th, Spotify Stadium is a journey into Stray Kids' latest era. It's also a tribute to Stay, whose dedication has fueled Stray Kids' story of grit, growth, and global impact. You know what's kind of surprising? They haven't done a Fortnite event for Stray Kids. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be really cool, actually. Our fans are the reason for our destiny. We're also so thankful for Spotify, who supported us since our rookie year. Partnering with Spotify to bring Spotify Stadium to life feels like we've come full circle. The space celebrates all that we built together with Stay, and we hope they feel our love in every moment. Adventure begins at the Karma track, curated exhibition that guides fans through the band's evolution, spotlighting unforgettable moments with Stay, key milestones on Spotify. From there, explore interactive zones, take on fun missions to score exclusive merch, unlock hidden messages straight from the members, and hunt down Easter eggs along the way. That's really cool. That's really neat. Stray Kids' journey has been nothing short of phenomenal, and the band The bond they built with Stay is a testament to their artistry and hard work, said Spotify's general manager of Asia Pacific. With Spotify Stadium, we wanted to create a space where fans can step into their story and feel their energy in a truly immersive way. Wow. That sounds super fun. On Spotify's This Is Stray Kids playlist, fans can take the Stadium Champions Quiz, a fast-paced challenge inspired by the album's themes of destiny and fate. Every player gets matched with a Stray Kids member and receives a shareable digital card, while Spotify Premium users unlock an exclusive video message from their match. Ooh. Hey, check that out if you have it. Available for a limited time. I have no idea how to do it. So figure it out. Definitely do it, especially if you have Spotify Premium. JYP Entertainment profits soar in Q2, helped by Stray Kids tour K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, I think I just read somewhere that they released K-pop Demon Hunters to movie theaters in like very limited run. And it earned like $15 to $20 million in like a weekend. And it's literally at the top of the charts right now, I think. Let me look that up really quick. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. K-pop Demon Hunters leads box office over Weapons in theatrical debut. Estimated 18 million. A film from the theatrical averse Netflix appears to be #1 in the North American charts. Isn't that wild? A sing-along version of the hit animated musical is estimated to have earned 18 to 20 million on 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Whoa. Netflix doesn't report it, but those are projections put on ticket sales. That's crazy. Playing on just 1,700 screens. That's more than double the theater count for the streamers Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery in 22. Roughly 1,100 sold out showings. Wow. It's unusual because K-pop Demon Hunters isn't new. The movie debuted on Netflix 2 months ago. That's wild. That's wild. Hey, it's probably good for kids. I'm sure they showed up for the sing-along. JYP Entertainment, K-pop agency behind Stray Kids Twice and Day 6. 125% year-over-year increase in revenue. Whoa. Yes, more than double. Dang. That's $150 million at the average exchange rate for Q2. Wow. Company's reported operating profit, $37 million, was up a whopping 466% year over year. Quarter two net profit stood at $26 million. Up 2,700%. Good grief. Major part of the growth came from the concert segment, which saw revenue growth of 300%, $44 million. JYP singled out Stray Kids' recently completed world tour, which saw the boy group perform 54 shows in 23 cities. Tour, which started in August, ended a few weeks ago, nearly a year later. Wow. Dominate World Tour is now the highest grossing and best-selling tour ever by a K-pop act in North America, Latin America, and Europe. That's huge. They're on such a wild rise. It's unbelievable. JYP also mentioned the success of the Netflix movie K-pop Demon Hunters in its earning report. That's impressive. Merch sales is up 50 million, or up 300%. Dang. Helped along by collabs, Stray Kids, and merch company Tamagotchi. That's impressive. Wow, they're seeing some wild growth. Sports-themed Stray Kids pop-up celebrates new album, successful world tour, and devoted fans. Oh, the stadium. Spotify Stadium. $10 billion streams on Spotify. Wow. Cemented it as the most streamed fourth-gen K-pop group of 2024. And a record, the first K-pop artist to perform at 13 stadiums worldwide. Groot's catchphrase was printed on the floor at the beginning of the running track. Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world, you make Stray Kids stay. There's the outside of the building. Oh, here it is. Finally get to see it. Cool. Pop-Up takes on a sports stadium theme, fitting choice, as the Dominate World Tour included 27 stadiums in its run. In addition to Karma Track, fans can enjoy activities including a basketball game, in which making 3 successful shots wins a gift set. Dang. Trophy room bursts with confetti, and SKZ locker room features dolls of Skazoo, animal characters inspired by each member, and artist-specific touches. Fans can also pick up uniform-shaped keychains by participating in a social media event. The venue was filled with handwritten messages from the members, greeting fans with playful comments and drawings throughout. Doodle drawn by Stray Kids. Stray Kids' journey has been nothing short of phenomenal, and the bond they've built with Stay is a testament to their artistry and hard work. Very neat. I like the fact that they did that for him. Our fans are the reason for our destiny. There's the locker room. Very neat. Very cool that Spotify did that for them. That's really awesome. That was a very funny video. Very funny video. And obviously they know a lot about each other because they spend a lot of time together. And they've been together for a little bit. They've been together for a little bit of time there. But that was amazing. I hope you enjoyed those as much as I did. Go ahead and hit the follow button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out the merch. And become a member of ToddReacts.com. Guide the stream. You get to pick the videos. I react to it. And I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Join the Discord, of course. I will see you there. Have a good week. You know, whether you're back to school or working still. Ugh. I hope you have a good week. Make some fun of it, of course. And I will be back here with you Friday. So, take care. Be safe out there. And see you soon.